stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy.
You calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Love Boat on a Sunday night. Shoot. What is going on, guys? Shout out to you on a Sunday night, joining us on Championship Mode Entertainment and Gaming. Their host, Ralf, my mates, Ru.
What's up, guys?
Andy.
What's happening?
Shout out to you guys for joining the stream. We appreciate you. Ru, how you doing, my man? Oh, sorry. Let me switch cameras. How you doing, Ru?
I'm doing good, guys.
No one cares. I'm just kidding. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell down below. Rudy, as you were saying, sorry, bro.
I'm cool. I was doing good until he did that. Sorry, bro. Good week, guys. God is good. I'm a little word of encouragement for y'all. If y'all struggling, just remember to hold on to the hand of Jesus. He got you.
Oh, come on. Whoa. Andy, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Blessed. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Sunday night. Gotta get ready for that work week. You know how it is.
Oh, man. The work week.
But I'm ready.
Thanks for killing the vibe, Andy.
I'm sorry, man. But I'm good. It's all good.
It's all awesome, dude.
It's all good, bro.
Murder.
Awesome.
Murder.
Shout out to you guys for joining us on a Sunday night. Shout out Juan. Shout out Trillion, the trillist of the trillist. We're doing a reaction, dude. It's crazy. The world is in a crazy place right now. Hopefully you're praying for everybody, not just yourself. But we're going to react to two clips.
The voice said, hope you pray for everybody, not just yourself.
No, for real. I got to preface that because everybody's like, yeah, I pray. And then other prayers
For me?
For me?
Put a little selfishness on that prayers, right?
Shout out to you guys. But like I said, we're reacting to two clips. One is the famed PRISM series of Star Wars that you guys absolutely went crazy for last week. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to people watching on TikTok. But the other one is Ben Shapiro loses his mind, bro. He lost his mind, rightfully so, though.
Of
we
course.
can debate that.
Yeah.
We'll debate that in a second.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the clip?
No, that's why he told me to
You haven't seen it?
react
Andy, you
to
saw it?
I saw it.
Yeah, we're gonna react to it.
For
So
the fans, this is a reaction. Calm down. We're gonna say they don't know their facts. Like,
you didn't do your research.
we're
It's called a reaction
reacting to
stream.
a reaction stream
Thank
for a
you.
reason. It's not called we're deep diving into Ben Shapiro's life over here, just chilling. It's okay, guys. It's just my mom.
Shout out to Miss Linda. We're here again. So, okay, as you heard, dude, Israel's at war right now, which is kind of crazy. You know, obviously, no one wants to ever see another human.
Of course.
Delete of human being, another human being.
Sure.
The reality of things is we're here. So for the person, for the believer, for the non-believer, for the normal person who's at work right now, I don't see how people are backing Palestine. I saw people, they were rioting in Dallas, or not rioting, they were like doing a protest in Dallas for Palestine. It's like, dude, they fired the first shot. Like, so that's my whatever, right? We're gonna tell me about that, Rudy, because I know people going nuts about that right now.
Some people are just downright insane. Now I'm gonna be real. Honestly, like what I was looking at, man, I don't know. I don't get how they try to justify like them saying like, you know, Palestine is just doing what they feel is right. Well, so they're murderers, and they're still considered murderers. You know what I mean?
Andy, tell me about that.
I don't know why people feel like they should have to, you know, again, like you said, they took the first shot. I wouldn't feel sorry for nobody that punched me first.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Right?
And, you know, it's kind of hard, you know. It's like people, you know, I mean, eventually you're like, you know, you play with fire, you're going to get burned. It is what it is.
Of course.
But especially in this case, it's not just fire. They try to engulf themselves in it, and they're like, oh, why am I getting burned?
Yeah, that makes a little sense, yeah.
Well, and now you want people to cry for you? What, bro? You did it for yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's why I say agenda, honestly, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think, dude, people are wild. But people are not this wild, dude. Like, come on, bro. And I say that because of this. They'll say, oh, they think it's their land. They think it's their land. You know, rightfully so, it's their land. Okay, y'all want to debate that? Debate that.
Yeah.
The hell you cats shooting and raping women for?
Yep.
What the hell has that got to do with anything?
Killing children.
Killing children. We saw the video of the chicken thrown into the Jeep. Wild video, dude. Like,
beating each other, bro. It's
they
crazy.
beheaded a bunch of children, dude. Like, what the heck does that have to... You see what I'm saying?
It has nothing to do with
I
it.
don't even care if you're right at that point. Sorry. Wrong.
You're just
dude.
crossing it.
You know what? You know what? It's weird. It's just like, man, dude, I just feel like that's just stupid. Oh, they believe that you know, the land is rightfully theirs. So does Mexico believe Texas belongs to them. They don't see us warring with us, right?
True.
Oh, bro.
Being real.
Andy, layers, bro.
I honestly, in this situation, like, I feel like, of course, people are going to come at the left like what they're doing. They're just coming, you know what I mean, for nothing. But, of course, people are going to be like, well, again, you came after us.
For sure.
Don't be upset. We're going after you now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I really hope that, you know, like what Biden said, that, hey, we're going to have, you know, Israel's back no matter
Support,
what, whatever.
whatnot, yeah.
Show it. Let's see it. You know what I mean? As far as I know, that they are helping them as of right now.
I love
from what
that.
I saw. So I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
See, so, and that's because we slam dunk on Sleepy Joe all the time, but we're saying, hey, you did right on that scenario.
Right.
It's the first thing he's done right on.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
for
say
sure.
it.
Didn't he fall down to some stairs again?
He probably. I think at this point, I think he just rolls off his bed
Not
now.
subtle anymore.
He doesn't even like
He just signs from his bed.
You know how everybody gets up from the bed and stands up. I think he just rolls off now.
Those knees are gone, boy.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Bro.
Free smoke, free
bro.
smoke.
Dude, he has like the worst coordination.
But that's
in
my
history.
thing, dude. It could be, okay. See, we got to be balanced people. We can't be homers, especially not homers for these. Understand this, Republican Party, Democrat Party.
Right.
Those are two wings of the same bird, G.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if this is an agenda, like we talked
better
about, people
stop.
talk about the war machine.
Yeah.
They're a part of it, dude.
Of course.
The war machine, dude, like it's a real thing. It has to keep turning, bro.
Yeah.
So
You better
that's kind of
stop.
where we're at. Why? Tell me. You sound preaching. Tell me.
No, I mean, I mean, you ain't lying though. Everything you said, 100% true.
Yeah.
Everybody, like in our reality, this war machine keeps on turning. Is to keep of what the facts are. I'm not gonna debate the facts with you on what it is or what it's for or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all have your own personal agenda. Let me ask you a question, bro. How come every time a war starts, the elite still stay the elite and the younger ones are us, the lower people, have to go and fight their war?
It's facts, bro.
And who profits off of that?
It's not set up like that on purpose. They do it for a reason.
That's what the war machines are for, bro. In our reality, and then modern day people, it's crazy how modern day people feel. I know this is like, and I've been wanting to bring this up for a while. How modern
Come on,
day,
cook, Rudy, cook it up.
No, I feel like how modern day people feel like again, like we're talking about like Palestine going over there and shooting first.
Yeah.
I feel like that's modern day. Nowadays, a certain generation wants to go and literally verbally abuse or slap somebody and is not expected to get hit back. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
True.
Like, bro, you're messing with you were the wrong
You're
ones.
tripping, yeah.
The wrong ones. You know what I mean? But even at that, I mean, like Ralf said, bro, we we don't condone deleting people. That's just
We don't
not,
condone
that's not
war.
where we're at.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
condone
That's
war.
not
Yeah.
where we're
No,
at.
of course not.
We're not 100% either side. We're in the side of our views. We're in the side of the Lord's side.
Yeah.
But you cannot expect to do something to somebody and not expect it to happen, especially as far as going as deleting the kids and the women and that.
I mean, retaliation is part of life. That's going to happen.
That's the way it
If you
is.
hurt
That's
somebody,
just the way
they're
it
going to come
is.
for you. That's how life works.
But war has been fought since the beginning of time.
Yes, of course.
I have a lot of people on my, you think Jesus is coming back soon? Really? You know what? Read your word, bro.
Yeah.
Read your word.
Dude.
How about you worry about your word?
Yeah.
It's good.
How about you worry about people around you and
Yeah.
you saving more souls? Because if in that case, if Jesus is really coming back as fast as you think he is, I better hope you start talking to everybody around you about the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, Andy.
Like what Rudy said, it's the truth, man. You have to be written up on your word. If you're not written up on your word and know what's going on around you, life is happening right now. The word is happening right now.
Yeah.
Through wars and everything. If you read your word, you can know what's going on.
Yeah.
It prepares you for everything, and all those that are around you that you love need to be prepared as
Yep.
well. Know what I mean? Again, what if we were in their shoes?
Crazy. Yup.
What if we were in their shoes and it was happening over here on our soil? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Think about that, man. That's why I always
Wow.
say be read up on your word.
You're awesome,
The
dude.
word says
Especially
it,
if
so
you're a
always take care of
spiritual
yourself.
person, believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the thing, bro. And this is like, oh, God doing this, the word, this, that, and the third. Hey, yo,
Beautiful.
if Russia gets involved, go read Ezekiel 37.
I'll say this.
That's some
I'll say this.
crazy stuff, dude.
For people that don't
deep.
believe in God, okay? I believed in God my whole life, right? I understand that. There was a time I turned away from him. And even when I turned away from him and acted like I didn't believe him or I didn't need him, he was still there with me.
Oh.
So remember that. Remember, you may think, oh, I'm the one that got me this job. No, God got you that job. God got you out of that hole.
Yeah, that's good.
okay?
That's
So
good.
just remember that.
Because-
Just like what's going on with those people over there in Israel, God's going to get them out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're chosen.
Well, yeah, remember
That's
a
it.
lot of big misconception people believe is that just because you think you could turn your way from an almighty God, it's not going to happen. Like,
Right.
If you
Right.
automatically, if you in our belief, in our system of belief, which
Right.
three believers would believe the same thing.
Right.
We believe in eternal security, but also we believe
Yes.
in a sealed covenant.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Oh, man.
So
damn,
Even,
Rudy.
even if you
Damn,
broke
Rudy.
it. Even
Come
if you broke
on.
it.
No, you
That's
think
what I'm-
you could
but
break
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Even if you think you can
yeah,
break it,
but
God never breaks
think about
his
it.
promises.
If we, that's true. Imagine if you, and this is all for y'all who believe that you,
even if you don't believe.
yeah, but this is goes out to all those people who believe that you could lose your salvation. Let me ask you a question: why would you trust in a God that's gonna take back His word?
Oh, whoa.
Drop the mic, Rudy.
Whoa! Thought we
podcast
came here to talk
tomorrow.
about Star Wars. We're having church, G.
What? Gabby?
Look, if you're not a believer, bro, it's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's
Just
all
chill
good,
out. We're
man.
gonna talk about Star Wars in like 5 minutes, bro. Calm
What?
down, dude. Like,
Hey, Ralph, be like, hey, what? Gabby, dinner? I'm coming.
yo, like it's all good,
5-minute
G.
break.
Hey, you text Matt and ask him if he wants to pull up, dude.
Got you.
Do you text Matt right now?
All right, mute my mic.
I got you. Andy, we're talking about this. Oh shoot, Lord Andy down.
Wrong mic.
Lord Andy down.
It's all good, bro.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Last weekend, we're in this new series. I just rewatched the original 6 movies. I was gonna watch 7 to add on to the whatever. I watched
Right.
all 6 movies with my wife.
Yeah.
I couldn't because of
couldn't?
how good the script was for 7. So I want you give me layers. What do you think about 7?
Oh,
Is this the
man.
new media? Are we going in a
Bro.
new direction, bypassing and writing our own stories? Tell me about this.
Honestly, bro, when we saw that last week, man, that story right there blew me away, bro.
For sure, yeah.
Blew me away. I wanted to see the movie already, dog.
Dude,
I was
for
like, I'm
sure.
ready to buy my tickets. I'm pre-ordering tonight.
Dude, I would pre-order.
But dude,
Yes.
it's like that story was so great. Like I said, what they've made, I'm not gonna knock it all down. It's not all bad. I'm not gonna say it's all bad. That's a lie. But again, I just don't care for the
What are
way
you talking
they're-
about? You're talking about Disney
Liter-
Star Wars.
Yes, Disney Star Wars. I'm sorry. Yeah, literally the way that they're doing Star Wars now, I just don't care for it.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sorry.
sure.
They lost a fan. That's it for
Damn,
me.
dude.
You know what I mean?
For
I was
sure.
a fan since I was a little kid, like I said before in the last podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's so difficult for me because I'm like, dude, it's one of my favorite shows ever. When I'm bored, when I'm chilling, I ain't got nothing to do, I want to watch them, bro. That's my thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I got to stop myself because they destroyed what I love, man. If they just had better writers that did their job instead of just chopping it up and tearing it all up,
Yeah, for sure.
that's how I feel, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for sure. And you know what? Coming to the fans, I think the fans are being empowered again by good stories, dude. So
Yes, dog,
that's a
yeah.
real thing, dude. But bypassing the legacy media, I'm sorry, bro. They
Yeah,
don't have
man.
it all together.
They don't.
They don't have it all together. And I forgot about this. We're going to react to the Ben Shapiro clip because
Yes.
he lost his head. Apparently, we talked about this war, all this foolishness, the war machine.
Yeah.
Part of the war machine, if you don't believe me, is the legacy media, bro. They drive the war machine forward because you don't know what's going on. Why do I say that? Because, was it CNN?
Yes.
Allegedly, CNN. I should have pulled the screenshot up. I have the screenshot.
Yeah.
CNN was reporting that Israel shot and blew up a hospital with a bunch of people in it. Again, feeding the war machine, feeding these crazy ideas. Well, then Ben Shapiro does a little bit of investigating.
Yeah.
Goes on the Rubin report and clowns them and says, dude, it hit the parking lot. It didn't hit the hospital.
Yeah.
Parking lot with like 4 cars, blew up like 4 cars. No one was injured. Something to that effect, right?
Yeah, you're right.
We're going to react to the clip. The problem is this, and I want you to tell me about this, because the media sometimes is like a medium. They're trying to forecast the weather, the spiritual news.
Sorry to correct you, but it was
think
Hamas. Hamas was
there
the
you
one
go.
saying hit Israel's hospital.
Hamas, was saying that Hamas was saying that Israel hit
and
the hospital.
And the media went all over
the
it.
media took that story and ran. There you go. Correction.
Right.
Reason I say that is because of this. There has to be some type of truth. You got to start somewhere, and you got to do your own investigating, bro. Like we cannot. A part of the war machine is this idea that the media feeds us information.
Right.
We take it and we start fighting more with each other. So break that down to me, Andy.
Like Ralphie's saying, man, I couldn't agree more with you, bro. The government isn't always there to be your friend. They're there to control you. That's their job. You know what I mean? You're supposed to listen to what they tell you, eat what they tell you, watch what they tell you to watch, listen to what you're supposed to listen to, and that's just not right. You know what I mean? That's not the truth. That's not real life. So we have to remember that no matter what we're doing, no matter who we're with, you know, be mindful of the fact of don't believe everything you see on TV. They're not your friends. They're there to control you. That's real life. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. I have no problem with that. Again, you have free will. Make your own choices.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You ready, bro?
About to pull up or what?
Sorry about that, guys. So let me ask you, dude, you were on fire right there, bro.
Thank you, dog.
I loved it. Even though I have one microphone here, I'm like, dang, this guy's cooking my ear off right now, bro. I love it.
Like Chef Curry.
You and Ralf over here, hey, bro. We're like a bunch of Chinese men with the woks just chicken broth. We've been flicking that bad boy, dog. Vegetables and all.
Vegetables and all.
Question, quick for you guys, for us, just real quick. Matt wants to know,
So,
do you want him to call here in a little bit the commentary for what we're doing now, or the Star Wars one?
the Star Wars one. I'm gonna have
the
a comment.
Star
I'm
Wars
gonna
one,
have a
okay.
call in. I'm gonna have a call in to give his commentary, and then he can jump off, and then we'll react to the rest.
Sounds good.
Because I think if he's on the phone with me, he won't be able to hear our. He won't be able to hear what's on the screen.
Yeah, he won't.
So
He won't.
but he'll be able to watch it. He can call next week. It'll be super cool. Anyways, you were talking about the war machine, Andy. That's a real thing.
Yes.
This is a real thing, though, too. When people do their research and then real information is talked about, I feel like this is the time, the most vile time, bro, to have any type of information given to you by a governmental association, whether that's, we're getting in trouble, World Health Organization.
Yeah.
Bro,
dude, with CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, like
flashbang, bam.
Bro, you know what? Believe it or not, bro, CNN
on live.
CNN is one of the dude, them boys be tripping, dog.
yeah, they're tripping for real facts.
CNN be on that crazy pill. He's popping it real quick.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the thing, guys. At the end of the day, there's got to be something. It's got to be you taking responsibility and doing your own research and not believing anything here.
Right.
Oh, man, I can't wait for Pastor James to come on. But let me ask you guys a question to blow your minds real quick. Why does a newborn baby need the hepatitis B vaccine?
Oh, my God.
Come on, boys.
You better stop, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Let me ask you a question.
That's why. That's called the go along, get along game. Why are you following? Oh, my doctor told me, and is your child doing needle drugs? Is your child doing certain sexual activity? No, it's a newborn. So why are you giving him that vaccine?
So let me. Can I ask the audience a question real quick?
Ask him a question.
Audience, let me ask you a question real quick. And this goes shout out to ones usually watching. You know, like Jay and Juan and everybody usually on the stream. Would y'all like us to go into more details about certain situations like this we're talking about getting more deeper into that? I know y'all also talked about us about like, hey, can y'all talk to us about the what we mentioned at church today, the Nephilim and stuff like that?
Yeah, crazy
If
stuff.
y'all would like that, comment us or tell us. Because we just don't want to bring up a subject and kind of like
that no one cares about.
Yeah. So if y'all want to talk about the Nephilim and what happened between Genesis 6 and 4, chapter 6 verses 4, you let me know. I'm down for that. But us three wanted to know if y'all really like that. Y'all gotta let us know. So that way, like I said, we don't want to bring a subject in here that y'all are not actually gonna pay attention to.
But this is my thing. The reason I brought that up, right, is because of this. Why do we listen to things? Well, my doctor said it. Well, My government told me. My government told me. That's why. Why?
Because we
Why
believe
aren't
that they're
you
more
thinking?
educated than we are. You know what I mean? When we
That's
should
good.
do so our own research,
Come
we have
on.
to take care of ourselves.
We
You
have
know
to take care
what?
of
Not
ourselves.
everybody's
You
out
know
there to
what?
take care of you.
You know what I think it is, bro? I
Sorry.
think it's more of like people are like, dude, the government is better than us, so we just gotta trust them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more of that, and then I mean, shame on the government for actually
Taking our trust and misusing it. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
more than just misusing
Sadly,
it, like
it does happen
destroying
though.
it.
It
You know what I'm
happens every
saying?
day. Yeah.
And it's sad because the government's saying, "What, bro? It's okay not to have a job. Let me go ahead and make you live off of all this, that, and the third.
Right.
But I'm gonna control everything that you do, though."
Right.
Dude, shout out to
Hey,
So,
bro.
Shout out to Justin, dude. Justin put. I think today I saw CNN do a live report from Gaza. Live. Oh man, let me open this. Let me make this chat bigger because I can't read it. Okay. Today I saw CNN do a live report from Gaza. Palestine people on live air were chanting F CNN. So even people
Yeah.
on the ground know what is going on.
Oh, they
So
know.
again, think for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Think for yourself. And I'm not gonna go any deeper for you guys to be crying over there. We're wild. No. We're gonna react to this clip, but I'm telling you, this is a real thing. Whether that's the news talking about war, medicine. Y'all
Right.
remember
Yeah.
the bang bang in 2020?
Wow.
So many deaths, and then people started saying, okay, well, let me look into this death. Oh, this person had cancer. Maybe that might have been a reason why they passed away.
Yep.
Oh, the person that died of the bang bang. Not the bang bang. Not
No,
the
I got-
bang bang, but the first thing, 2020.
Yes.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Yeah, the bang bang.
Mm.
Oh, this person died. Oh, they
Yeah.
had congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's deeper facts that people started having to do
Right.
research
Yeah.
into instead of just listening to people. Tell me
Like,
what.
oh, she had the diabetes. You know?
Oh yeah, well she passed away, and
Yeah,
it was
what happened? Her diabetes went uncontrollable. Well, it happens. I mean, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
a
sure.
lot of things. I think it's like what we're
there's so many
discussing.
factors that we
I
get
think,
lied to about.
Honestly, bro,
Yes.
it's a lot of misdirection, bro.
Yes.
They put a lot of things in your face. So
That
that
is
way,
not on accident, Rudy.
That way,
That's on
right?
purpose.
That way,
That's
on
facts.
their
Facts.
hand, they're just like, oh, slide a hand. Here you go. You can't see this. What's going on? Which they always happens, bro.
That's why when I talk to people, friends, people that I meet, and I always talk about like ranch life. That's why I always say, hey, study up on what is natural to take care of yourself. You don't always have to go to the doctor to, go get better. There are home remedies to take care of yourself. Like, what if the world ended? What are you gonna do?
And you know
You
what?
know what I mean? What
You
if
know-
all the power went out? What are you gonna do then? What if you're sick
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
can't breathe? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's why it's always
No.
good to have research in your mind and in your family's life to know. Oh, you know what? You need lemon. You need honey. You need. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's onions. There's
Yeah,
always
you need
a
beets.
home remedy.
You
that-
need
yes.
you need beets. You know that good
Yes.
stuff. You know what? And there's people like, and this is why I always praise Pastor James, not as like he's an idol, but I
Right.
praise him as a hey, dude, you're doing a
great
one,
job.
Lord,
Oh, from a
forgive me, but
doctor's
one hell of
perspective,
a
yeah.
job.
Right.
Is because not only is he somebody that runs a clinic, but he's also a person that believes in the Lord,
Right.
And gives the
he's
facts.
telling the people
yeah.
the facts.
those are the kind of-
freaking
that's not
facts,
Facts,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me telling people the facts, go and talk to that dude. See if he can blow your mind in 5 minutes, easy, quick, bro.
But that's why I
You know
say,
what? Forget 5 minutes. I'll give you. I give you
1
30
minute.
seconds
No,
of hearing
man,
that,
1
that
minute.
dude. talk
Dude,
and see
I
what
went to the
happens.
doctor yesterday, bro. and
Blew
he
your
blew
mind,
my mind,
bro.
dude.
Sometimes, bro, my like when me and him like about 2 weeks ago or a week ago,
Right.
I had a 3-hour long conversation, about 2.5, 3 hours long, and I swear to you, he lost me in the first 2 minutes. And
You were like,
I
"This
love
Rudy-"
it. I love it because Pastor James so like
Makes you think. Makes you think.
He's so gentle, but yet so
Powerful.
so caring because he's like. Hey, he was like, I was like, hey, can you go back? And he's like, I got you. He just goes back and he breaks it down. I just sorry. It's a funny moment, but yeah, man.
But see, there are people like Brother James. You know what I mean? Like he believes in the word. He
Yeah.
knows the word. You know what I mean? He's not gonna do you dirty and you know,
Yeah.
hey,
He's
you
not
want
gonna
help?
slide a
You
hand
want
to you.
this? There's another way to do it too. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what's
he'll be
special
he'll
about
be
him.
brutally honest with
That's
you
what I'm
too.
saying.
Like he could be like, go ahead and smoke. It's cool. You can go ahead and
Yeah.
smoke, but you're killing yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. You know what he told me?
Oh.
Shout out to Pastor James, dude.
What?
He was like, yeah, you have fatty liver. He was like, cause he said he was telling me about losing weight and whatnot.
Right.
It's like, you have a fatty liver. I was like, what's that? Is that best something bad? He was like, it's only something bad if you start drinking. 'Cause if you become a drinker, you're gonna die. They told me straight up, like
Just like that. Very
straight
serious.
up. He told me just straight up. He was like, it's not a problem. Fatty liver's not a problem. Just lose some weight. But if you become a heavy drinker, you're gonna die. He said straight up. I was
That's
like,
good. This guy's
I was
good.
like, you know what?
Facts.
Thank you. Thank you for
Appreciate it.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
you know.
But that's what I'm saying, and this is the example, right, in the medical field. But dude, the medical field, the war machine, the media,
All that.
you got to think about all these things because there's so much misinformation out
You know
there.
what?
Yes.
Instead of us believing what the facts are, we're believing what they want us to believe. Go on.
Can you just can y'all kind of agree with me that a lot of the things that actually are just like the certain parts of the war machine itself, like the medical field and misinforming people, killing people with their own drugs.
It all comes back to power and money.
It's true, yeah.
You know,
That's
all the self, well, not the self deletes, but the children deleting clinics back in, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for
The
sure.
ones-
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
all
yeah.
those are all part of the same war machine, just to
Right.
feed, to keep it going and turning.
Right.
Now, as far as that goes, I think the greatest deception is that they make people believe that what they're doing is right.
Yeah.
And it's their choice.
Yeah.
But how is it right in their choice if they're choosing to kill a part of you?
See, this is what Matt put. Many antibiotics are necessary for fighting off serious infection. That's true.
Very
also, there's a lot of stuff that we don't need to be taking.
Right.
True.
That's just
It's the
facts.
truth.
It's
It-
both
and
things.
yeah, it's completely
See,
agree
so
with
both
you.
are true.
Yeah.
So say serious infection, super true, right?
Right.
You get staph infection. There's certain things that
Sure.
you boom kill
But
staph
just
infection,
know
right?
what you're putting inside your body.
Right, but there's other things that we don't need. Just
Yeah.
facts, bro. Other
Right.
things we don't
For
need. Other
example-
ingredients we don't
Yes.
need.
For
Go on.
example, you got people that are like, "Oh, look, I'm having trouble sleeping," so the doctor's like, "Haha, "Cool,
Prescribe
I'm
him
gonna
this.
give you a
Oh,
two-
he's gonna give hit his
I'm gonna
anti,
give
right?
you I'm gonna give you a $200 pill that's gonna make you go to sleep real quick, but then
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what they're addicted to
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
good.
Straight
yeah.
up, straight up.
It's just like the cereals on the shelf. Half the cereals that are out there, they have red dye 40. It's like meant to
Dude,
clean
that's
engines.
crazy,
Like you're not
dude.
even meant to eat that,
Bro.
like, to consume that in your body.
You know
bro.
what's crazy, bro? Me and Matt could testify to this. We were playing Apex, we play Apex every day.
Yeah.
But we're playing. Well, we almost do every day.
On some real,
We
real.
were playing Apex the other day, and we're
Yeah.
talking about.
It's like no wonder you don't text me back.
We were talking
I'll get him next
about coffee because me and him are big coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
Coffee Mate has been proven to have oil inside their coffee,
Really?
and now he was
You were
like,
talking about the brand Coffee Mate?
"Yes,"
Oh
and then he
my
was like,
God,
he was like,
bro.
"Rudy, do you know what it does to you?" Well, yeah, it's bad for you. It's bad for your heart. It's like, yeah, but you know why? And I was like, yeah, it kind of clogs your ventricles. He's like, no, it does, true. But also, if I believe so, Matt, you could testify.
Matt, correct me in the chat.
Excuse me. He says that it enlarges your heart or something like. Forgot what the word that he
dude?
said. Yes, bro. Like Matt, tell me what it does again, bro. If you don't mind me. Tell me
Piggybacking
this.
off
Going
of
back to this, Andy. Oh,
Or
give
it makes
Larry
your heart
this.
swollen and things
Again,
like
we
that.
don't want you to be irresponsible. This is not medical advice.
Right. Of course not.
But this is, think about this stuff because there's, again, someone please tell me why a newborn baby needs a hepatitis B vaccine.
Wow.
Just please tell me. Tell me why they need it.
Right.
It's a thing, right? It makes you think. I'm not telling you to listen to me, but I'm telling
Right.
you to think about it. Because there's
What's the
certain things that
purpose?
were like, what the heck does that mean? Whoa,
Yeah.
that does make sense because there's only two ways you can get hepatitis B,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Why do I need to get a vaccine for it if I'm not going to do either of those things? So, Andy, layers.
Again, like I was saying, we always have to be mindful of what we're doing and where we're doing it or who we're doing it
Inflames
with.
your heart, Rudy.
There you
Inflames
go.
your heart.
Yeah,
There
go
you
on, Andy.
Oh, anyway, like the whole thing you're saying about the for the baby. Like, come on, man. What's the purpose of it? What's the reason for it? If they're not going to do anything when it comes to that perspective to get sick, why would you need to take it?
Yeah,
Right? What's the purpose of it?
for sure.
There's no need for it, so why
Yeah.
take it?
I feel
Again,
you.
that is what I'm saying. Going back to where doctors, people that are educated, want to talk to people that are not as educated as they are, they're gonna take their word. They're gonna trust
Facts,
them.
yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? And of course, sometimes they're doing it wrong.
It's a big deception.
They're big. Exactly, it's a big deception.
And,
And a parent's gonna be like, "Hey, doc, if if you think that that's right, we're gonna go ahead and do that."
Yeah, well, cause see, I totally agree with you. And again, chat, we're trying to say that, hey, man, be careful on what you're taking, because some things that we're doing and taking is not 100%
Information.
correct.
Yeah, well, and this the main thing
Yeah.
is information.
And
Yes.
Information.
Totally.
That
Like we're talking
and-
about the war machine right here. This is a
Yes.
big deal, dude, because
Yes.
this could cause more conflict if people believe this.
Yeah, and no, like I'm gonna be with you right here, and I totally
I'm gonna
100%
I gotta look up something.
agree with you. Well, y'all could agree with me on this.
Matt
So-
said Coffee Mate isn't the only one. Oh, whoa.
"Whoa, Matt, you better
A
calm down
massive
over there,
coffee
Mr.
drinker.
Mateo."
Matt said it's told that newborns need a Hep B vaccine because it's told to have a long life protection against Hep B, but as adults we still contract Hep B, which defeats the purpose. My deal is this: everything that Matt's saying could potentially be true,
Right.
but the deal was this: when I hear it's told, I'm like, told by who?
Yeah,
Doctors.
That's what I'm saying, though, right? And like I've talked to the doctors, right? I was talking to a doctor friend of ours,
Yeah.
another one. dude, the information that he gives me is like, don't say nothing. Like
Right.
she's like, don't say I said it, because when they're teaching us, it's almost like religion. It's
Right.
like, dude,
Right.
that's heavy.
Of
It's like they
course.
tell us not to say certain things that'll make you better.
Oh, of course.
Oh, bro.
Because why? But think about it.
Because
Go on.
they're all connected. The pharmaceutical companies, everybody's connected together.
Yeah,
they
for sure.
all
To
they
make
all
money.
piggyback off of each other
It's
to
facts.
make sure everybody's always taken care of.
Bro.
You know what I mean? You go to the
Facts.
doctor.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? My heart is hurting. Whatever. Hey, you
know-
have high blood pressure. Let's go get
you
you
know
on some
why-
medicine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
instead of telling you, hey, this is another way you can do it. Lose 40 pounds. Watch what you're eating. Stay away from red meat. Whatever. Instead, they're like, hey, go ahead and hop on these medicines. Go ahead and live the life the way you've been living it. You're good.
And
You didn't make
dude,
yourself better.
this is what I said. He said his Matt put first comment as it's told. Remember, I kind of brought that up.
Right.
He put by the World Health Organization, which is kind of laughable at this point. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like Matt said, we can't even trust the organizations anymore. G, like,
know,
come
bro.
on, bro.
So it's so worrisome.
Bro,
man.
I'm
It's
going
worrisome.
to. Oh man, another time. If medicine is the example, this is an even worse example because it has to do with people's lives. War, conflict, the war machine. That's a real thing. So I'm telling you guys, do your own research, dude. Don't be a sheep, bro, because stuff like this, dude, the media
Yeah.
or people, wherever they are, the Illuminati, call it whatever the hell you want. But someone is stirring stuff up like this and someone wants war.
You know what? I just want to go back a few steps back to the World Health Organization, and it is Matt is right. It is laughable because nowadays they were trying to back up a lot of things that actually did more damage than they did good.
Yep, it's
and
true.
again, it's just all to feed the same war machine. Now, going back to what we had a while ago, Ralph.
Let me pull up this clip. Or what'd you find?
Just no. Just for 2 seconds. What we
Yeah,
asked
tell
the
me.
audience.
Yeah, tell me. I saw Jay. I saw him what he
okay,
put.
you
Yeah,
already
I saw
saw
what he
it.
put. Yeah.
Yeah, he says down to here whatever.
For sure, we
but
can
just
get it.
go
We can
more
get
deeper
special
on one
streams. Yeah,
topic.
we can get more special streams. I saw that.
Let's do this.
All right,
Anyways, let's
dude.
go to clip.
Let me play this clip, bro.
ahead,
We're gonna
bro.
react to this dude. Obviously, we'll react to all this. Let me pull it up.
Yesterday changed their headline on it 3 times. You made the point that they showed a picture under the headline on the front page of the New York Times that was not. It's been community noted. The New York Times, as we covered yesterday, changed their headline on it 3 times. You made the point that they showed a picture under the headline on
Okay.
the front page of the New York
Dude,
Times
I
that
gotta
was
go back,
not
bro.
the hospital it hit. You made the point that they showed a
Watch this. Change
Sus.
the headline. Rudy, can you read it? Because I got halfway cut off on my screen.
It says Israeli strikes kills hundreds in hospital Palestine.
That was the first headline.
Right.
Second one says at least 500 dead in a strike on Gaza hospital, Palestinians say. And the third one says at least 500 dead in a blast at Gaza hospital, Palestinians say.
All right, Andy. You're
Why are
changing
we
your
listening
headline. Why
to
are
what
we
the
ch-
Palestinians are saying?
Palestinians.
Look.
Palestinians.
Let's just
Palestinians.
more.
a picture under the headline on the front page of the New York Times that was not the hospital it hit, a parking lot. But I want to show you, because you're making the point of how quickly the media just takes Hamas's word. Hamas says something, and then the media, the corporate press, just repeats it. Here's MSNBC reporting what we now know to be a complete lie.
But the Palestinian Health Ministry is saying a hospital in Gaza
Ralf
City, in the
Sanchez.
northern end of Gaza, has taken a direct hit from an Israeli airstrike. They are saying hundreds, at minimum 300 people have been killed in this strike. Now, we have not yet heard any comments about this allegation from the Israeli military, but these images that are coming out of Gaza City are absolutely harrowing.
This is my thing.
Highland.
Why are we listening to the people that started the conflict in the first place? If Hamas is saying something, what the heck? Why are we listening to them? Right? Andy, layers.
This is why you take whatever the media says with a grain of salt.
For sure.
Literally. Okay, they made a mistake here, of course, and now everybody's capitalizing on it and saying, "What are you doing? Why would you say that?" I completely agree with what Ben Shapiro is about to say. 'Cause I already saw this video.
Okay,
and I'm not gonna lie, like he was super duper upset, and I get it. How are you gonna
'cause
say
he's a
that?
Jew, right?
Yeah. Well, how are you gonna say this a lie that you think is the truth, and then all of a sudden, oh, we made a mistake. It was a parking lot. When you made up this lie, people, all these people you said that had died, bro. Get your facts right, dude.
Yeah, facts.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Because
people listen to you. People believe
and
you.
we're at war. We're there at war.
And we
right
are at
now.
war right now.
Yeah, they're at war right
You
now.
know, that's what I'm
Oh, they
saying,
posted a
man.
picture of a freaking building that was destroyed that wasn't the hospital.
Right.
So again, it goes back to this. Well, who said? Or we need to say this. The question should be, it was told, like Matt was saying, it's told, and like by who? That needs to be the immediate response by anybody with, you know, a mind, a thinking mind, a independently thinking mind. Told by who? That needs to be the exact next question. But people are like, no, it's cool. Like, whatever.
No,
I don't
of
care.
course, I
Whoever
agree.
said it, it's fine. I believe him.
Yeah, of course. And that's the problem.
So what I was, you know what, bro? I want to be real. I'm with Andrew. Why in Sam's hell are we listening to these dudes? Like, it's like, man, bro, I don't get
the
it, bro.
dumbest thing,
You know,
right?
you know
Like,
why,
what's
bro?
wrong with them?
I feel like this is what they'll do next. They're gonna go to a serial killer. Man, bro, why'd you do it? You know what? You're justified for
headline
doing it. Just man kills, 30 plus men and women because he felt like they were hurting his feelings. Why would you do that?
I know, Ru.
I mean, think about it, bro. So over this,
But think about it.
talk to me.
3 different headlines, right?
Yes.
3 different headlines. All say the exact same thing at the end. Palestinians say, right?
Yes.
Why are we listening to these guys? They initiated the war. Why are we listening to them? Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about what our people are doing. Wait till they come back and tell you what's happening.
What are we
And
doing?
we're not
to
saying
resolve
all
this conflict?
Palestinians,
No,
because
of course.
there's a
I'm
good
not
chunk
saying-
of Palestinians that are not involved. They're
All
not
I'm
involved
saying
to
is the
Hamas
people.
or nothing. I get what
All
you're
I'm saying
saying.
is the people that were involved.
I
in
had
this
to give
war.
layers.
Can I
Of
ask
course,
you-
and I
Cry.
agree.
Can
I completely agree.
But also, I just want to throw this out here, bro. And I'm gonna throw it out here. I don't care what anybody says, bro. You can come at me in the chat if you want to, bro. And it's
Tell
not,
them,
like,
I'm
it's not
waiting.
like it's not like you haven't done it before. You know what I mean? I will tell you this, bro. Hamas, right?
Yeah.
Hamas.
Yeah, go.
Everybody's saying it's just Hamas. It's just Hamas. It's not Palestine. If America had a rogue SEAL 6 team that did some crap like that, we would be responsible for that rogue SEAL 6 team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
now
true. That's pretty much true. Yeah.
Palestine's like, oh, I don't know.
I'm not talking about the Palestine. I'm not talking about the Palestine government. I'm talking about because some of them are, what's the word? They abuse their own citizens too. You know what I mean? There are citizens that are not involved in Hamas that they abuse too, and that they're
but
starving,
see,
whatever.
That's
but
what I'm trying to say. Is
Yeah.
that, bro? Don't think for a second that Palestine is not backing Hamas, bro.
Oh, facts.
They know what they're
Oh, you're
doing.
talking about the government,
but they're
yeah.
using them they're using Hamas as an scapegoat.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if Hamas ends up getting eradicated by AKA us, the power, they're gonna be like, hey, bro, we had nothing to do with them, bro. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
You
facts.
get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get that, I get that.
They acted on their own entity, but if we did it,
Allegedly.
Russia and China and Ken sabe qué will be over here knocking on our door and say, what are you gonna do about your little problem over
Yeah,
here?
for sure.
Oh, we had nothing to do. You lies. We know you're trying
Yeah,
to
for
back it
sure.
up.
So I get that. So we can say if potentially this is a thing,
Yeah.
Palestine government, but not the Palestine. There are some
People
Palestine.
themselves.
Oh,
The
of
baker,
course,
obviously,
of
the
course.
Palestine baker didn't,
Oh, yeah.
fire the missiles at
Exactly.
Israel,
Yeah,
whatever.
what if he did right? He's got a little toast, just popped it open, and put the button.
Had a button in it. But talk to Rudy's point, Ru. Andy.
Honestly, like I completely agree with you, Ru. But at the same time, again, not everybody's going to be involved. There
Yeah.
are people that are
I'm
actually
with
minding
you.
their own
I'm
business,
with you.
doing their own thing. But again, the government, like you said, they're using people as pawns,
Yeah.
man. They're using certain, groups, ethnicity groups. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use them. They're gonna take them out, bro.
Well, see, this is
but again, it comes down to
this is what I was trying to say. Is
the
that, bro,
war machine goes right back.
I just don't believe that Palestinians government's over here turning a blind eye toward. Oh, I didn't know it was
Oh,
gonna
for
happen.
sure. No, I'm with
They
you.
knew, bro.
Of
They
course
knew,
they
bro.
knew, dog, but they're not gonna say that.
That's
They're
what
gonna
I'm
be
trying
like,
to
"Nah,
say.
these people are
That's what I'm trying to say. They're
not
not as innocent as they think. And I agree 100% with what you say. Why in the hell are we listening to these people who fired first?
I don't know, man.
Why? That just gets me, bro. Oh, free Palestine.
You're
free
better than
Palestine.
that
You wanna know why,
CNN
bro?
Free
Better than that.
Palestine, bro.
Bro, they
Like,
kept on saying that, bro. And the wild thing is you want to know why, bro? It's
Yeah.
because somebody came out because I watched like a couple people on Instagram that follow a lot of news, like one of them was typical liberal and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And a lot of them are saying, well, you know that the Israel, the Jewish people are God's chosen people. Once they
Right.
found that out, we're gonna go the opposite for the other people. You get what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
all comes down to like
that's how a lot of Christians believe. Yeah, it's
yeah,
true. It's
well,
true.
no, I'm
That's
being
true,
real.
yeah,
It's
facts.
just weird how that happens, like all the
Right.
time, right? It's what? No, they're wrong. Let's go over here. Freedom.
My deal
you
is
know?
this, dude. Again, because we gotta do both, right? A spiritual
Yeah.
belief, according to I'm a Christian, right?
Yeah,
So we believe that the land belongs to Israel, right?
right.
And
Right. But there's also this thing is, if Palestine thinks it's theirs, go debate for it, make a deal, do something.
don't kill each
Right.
other over
Don't
it,
kill
bro.
each other
There's no
over
need
it.
for
That's what I'm
that, bro.
saying.
So
I
need for
just
that.
feel like we live in such an age where it's just so quick to pick up a gun and knock it out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's go. For them, in their case, you know what I mean? That's why. I mean, at the end of the day, war is gonna happen whether we like it or not. It'd be better with peace. I completely agree with peace,
Yeah.
man. It's easier to be in a room and say, hey, you know what? I feel like this. Don't you do your thing? We do our thing. Shake on it, move on.
Yeah,
There are some
facts.
people that don't have that.
I'm with
mindset
you on that,
ready
but
to
I
go.
also believe we believe in an age where people like to poke the bear, but
Oh yeah,
don't
and expect them to get
get
bit
back.
It's facts.
Yeah.
The claws. Yeah, I get
That's
that.
very
I get
true.
that. Let's watch more. It's freaking cool.
And how do we explain to people that when they say the Palestinian government or the Palestinian Health Ministry, they're talking specifically about Hamas? And as you laid out, they want as many dead civilians, or at least the idea of dead civilians, as possible.
I mean, they're liars. This is the part that's astonishing. You're literally taking the word of the people who committed a genocidal massacre of Jews 5 minutes ago, and you're pretending that they tell you the truth on these matters. Now, we know for a fact
It's
that
true.
Hamas lies
He's not
about this
lying,
stuff
dude,
on
but
the
he's not
routine. They
lying,
do it
though.
Feel him, man.
routinely.
Feel
In
that guy.
2014, the New York Times admitted that Hamas, their health ministry, their so-called health ministry, lies routinely about casualty statistics. The Washington Post reported the same thing. If you are a reporter in the Gaza Strip, you're only there because Hamas is allowing you to be there. What that means is that if you don't say what Hamas wants you to say, they will either expel you or they will kill you. Everyone knows this.
All right, Ben, but let's not pump fake because they do that in America too. It's true.
Yep.
Whoever has an agenda, hey, turn the cameras on. Come over your cameras. Let me tell you. Let me show you
Put it
something.
on live. Let's go.
Put it
Run
on live
run
cameras. So
Yeah, we
I
can't
get
act-
what he's saying.
We can't act
But
like we ain't over
We
here
can't act
blocking.
like we
we
don't
do
do
the
that
same
too.
thing, yeah.
America does it all the time,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
like,
bro.
but I get it though. I get it how in this scenario, I get what he's saying. What happened? Tell me, what did Justin say?
Juan put, where is the Zohan when we need it?
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I was just gonna bring that up. We're talking about breaking the bread and pushing the button. Remember in the Zohan?
Yeah.
They go into the little falafel place, a bunch of grenades in the everywhere. The
Dude,
guns.
hilarious, dude.
Oh, Juan, you crazy, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that is just wildness to me because this both are true. What Ben is saying is true, but also don't pump fake and act like
We don't
Fox
do it
News
too.
doesn't do it.
Oh,
Don't act
yeah.
like Daily Wire doesn't do it too.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
bro.
does it, bro. Like,
Of course.
we want to only put the camera on stuff that we want. You know what I mean? So, and there's, I hope there's some integrity places out there, but let's just be 100 about it.
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean? Everybody has an agenda.
In the Gaza Strip, and yet they take at face value the proclamations of an actual honest-to-God terror group. And then when it turns out that every element of the story is false, it was a Palestinian Islamic Jihad rocket. It did not hit a hospital. It hit the parking lot next to the hospital, doing no actual structural
Dude,
damage.
you brought the
to
receipts with him,
hospital.
G?
yeah.
They brought the
Yeah.
receipts, bro.
Receipts.
It has to
Videos,
be
man.
false.
That boy brought the
Media
receipt
then
and the
say,
video.
well, the story is now being contested. It's not being contested. You guys blew it. And not only did you blow it, you blew it for a very particular reason, which is you were eager. You were eager for a story of an Israeli atrocity that you could use to juxtapose with what happened on October 7th, so you could go right back to your moral equivalence nonsense.
Let's be 100. Like, it's true because the media says that they're not anti-Semite, but they act like that
Bro.
sometimes.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the stories they run, with the
Sure.
agenda, they kind of, with their positioning, the media is like that, dude.
Of course.
They're like that. But anyways, last thoughts on this, and let's jump into the Star Wars reaction.
Nah, man. Other than the fact that I just pray this gets resolved pretty quickly, or at least Poppy Trump come in and resolve it pretty quick.
If you guys don't stop fighting, I'm going to push my nuclear button.
Hey,
gonna be
listen
huge.
here.
It's gonna be huge.
Listen here.
It's going to be
Listen
huge.
here.
Huge explosions everywhere.
Listen here.
Huge smoke
If you don't
everywhere.
stop, y'all don't stop right now. I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna fire you. And after I fire you, I'm gonna put this big red button, and it's gonna be huge. It's gonna blow.
Dude,
up.
it was so funny when King Jong-un was talking trash to him, and he's like, he has a button on his desk, but I would say this, my button is bigger. What, dude?
He is.
Wonder why we voted for this
You
guy,
know what?
bro.
It's because Kim Jong-un was like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot nukes. He was like, go for it. He was like, you'll wipe out a little bit of us. Me, one button wipe you all off the map. And I was like, oh.
Bro,
guy's good.
dude, I cannot wait. Dude, I pray for our content, for our channel's sake. Lord, please let him get elected again. We can have funny stuff to
For
talk about
real.
every weekend,
Yes.
bro. Oh,
be the
man, bro.
highlight.
A highlight
Highlight,
every
bro.
weekend,
Highlight reel
bro,
once a
to
week.
talk about.
Maybe twice.
All right, tell Matt to call me, bro. Let's talk, bro. Let's talk about the recap from last week. I want to hear what he
Matt,
thinks.
if you are watching this, call Ralph's phone. But if you need Ralph's number, text me right now, and I'll give it to you in T-minus whenever you call.
While Matt's waiting to call me, tell me
Okay.
about last week, dude. You loved the script last week.
Bro, because I've been a big Star Wars fan, bro. All the way to the first 6, but the last ones, dude, they crapped the shoot on that one, bro. I want to say another word, but I can't because, one.
can't
So they crapped the bed or what?
Bro. And they left it for everybody to see, bro.
It's
and
a
that's what's
nightmare.
up.
They busted Amber Heard or what?
No, an Amber Turd. That's what they did, Kabla. Dude, and I'm just being real. Like, it kind of hurt my feelings.
I
Oh,
know,
for
bro.
sure. That's a lot of
I
fans.
know,
I
Yeah, a lot
love
of
Star
fans.
Wars, and for this crap they put like this, how am I supposed to defend you, bro?
I can't.
I can't defend you now. I can't. Why am I say? Yeah, go ahead and watch the prequels and the old ones because
Like
they're
the
the best
Titanic
ones.
just sinking,
I would say
bro.
this, dude. It made people appreciate the prequels a lot more.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate
Totally.
them
Is
now.
Matt calling you?
Is he? Let me see.
I don't know.
No, I'm not getting
Okay,
nothing.
give me a second.
But this is like, dude, it made me appreciate the prequels more whenever the
course.
trash movies came out.
Oh yeah.
I never thought the prequels were necessarily bad. The second one was horrible. Second
Yeah.
one was trash. You know what I mean? But 1 and 3 were fine. 1 and 3 were fine for me. So, I don't know, man. I really hope, dude, that people learn, dude. Or maybe this is just a new way that people can tell stories. Andy, tell me about that.
Honestly, bro, if it comes down to this, it might even be better for the people like us, the people
for
that
sure.
love to watch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Instead, like when someone ruins an entire series or the end of a series, hey, you know what? I got I got another series for you. You want to check out another
for sure.
ending?
Yeah, for
Another
Ralph,
director wrote this.
Top of your head, because I don't want to do the whole 361.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Never
yeah,
mind.
Thank you for giving my number to the whole audience. Give it. Can I please have the
They
phone?
don't know we live in Fremont. Just chilling.
Can I please have the phone? There's some people in California that watch it, so yeah. I don't want the angry feminists to get my number, start texting me pictures of Amber Heard.
That'd be awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Amber Turd.
Give them our
Let's go.
numbers. Give them our numbers.
Hey, what are they gonna do?
I'm always on the phone anyway. For
So am
work.
I.
Not a big deal.
Did you send it?
Yeah, I sent it. I
The
sent
heart
it.
emoji?
Yeah. No, I didn't send the heart emoji. You stupid.
I always do. I love man.
Dude.
This dude, bro.
It's
Sometimes.
funny, bro. I love that sometimes.
So,
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all.
All right, Matt's
audience.
calling. I got
Never
him.
mind.
I got him.
We'll answer
This
the
better
question.
be Matt. It better not be a bill collector because everybody's about to know. Hello?
Hello.
It's a bill collector.
Hello.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, there you
No,
go.
Let me put it. Better not be a bill collector. Hello? Hello?
Hola?
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
That's
Matt.
Matt.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Matt, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good. How you doing?
We doing good, bro. We're out here.
I know you doing
You're
good,
an
man.
avid Star Wars fan. Shout out to you for being an avid Star Wars fan with us. I want to hear your thoughts on last weekend's What If Star Wars Episode 7 was awesome. Shout out to PRISM again for reacting to their content. But Matt, talk to me, bro.
Well, I haven't fully caught up on the series. I'm guessing you're talking about Ahsoka, right?
No, I was talking about the one we did last weekend. The one that we reacted to last weekend.
So, Matt, we are on a series.
You didn't even watch it a bit.
So we're on a series where Prism has rewrote the scripts of the last three.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And we
Yes.
reacted to the first one. So he's asking for like, hey man, so what do you think about the first one that we watched, the Prism? Like, what do you think? And do you
Their
think
version.
like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
way
their
better
version,
version.
yeah,
But
their
what do you
version.
think of your version? Opinion, sorry.
I can't give you one right now because I haven't checked it out. I was barely catching up on Ahsoka.
Okay, me too.
So I haven't caught
just-
up on
I
this
only started
mystery
doing
one.
that. Okay, so tell me about tell me about this then, Matt. Give me the what's it called? What do they call it? Give me your opinion on Star Wars right now, dude. What's going on with Star Wars right now? Did you like the sequel trilogy? Do you like, these new shows that are popping up? Tell me about that.
Okay. Well, as far as the new ones with, I'm guessing like the Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and everything else. No, I didn't. I didn't really like it all that much.
Praise the Lord.
I didn't. Well, the third one was the worst by
Oh.
far.
Thank God I didn't watch it.
You ain't
Thank you,
lying,
God.
bro.
Yeah,
It was,
for sure.
It was bad.
Arjun likes it because they keep on playing that rerun of I Need a Hero when what's his name's going to go save Rey
Oh yeah,
from Palpatine.
yeah. The last scene.
hero.
Short circuit.
Sorry,
Johnny
Sean.
5. Go ahead.
But I really didn't think the second one was all too bad. That
Ooh,
bad.
man.
As far because, and I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
If
Please
they had
defend. Please
removed-
defend your position. Please
They're
defend your
about to
position.
attack you like a bunch of Wolverines right now.
Well, look, if they had eliminated pretty much the whole side scene with where they're on that other planet with Rose and that other guy, if they had just did away with that whole thing, the movie would have been way better. I mean, it would have been fine, you know. But it was too forced. It was too rushed. The whole trilogy. I understand what they were trying to do, but it was a big letdown. It was a big letdown.
I agree with him.
Rudy, can you please talk to me about The Last Jedi, like Matt said?
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. He agreed that the last one was The Last Jedi, right?
Oh, no. The Last Jedi was the second.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
8.
The Return of Skywalker.
Yeah,
was the
Return
third one.
was the third.
The Last Jedi. So I didn't like it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You've heard my opinion on it last week, but if you want to give it again, it was trash.
No, but Matt said all you had to do was take out, the scene.
That was part 2.
Yeah, all you had to take out was that like 15 minutes of Finn and that little girl running
and
that would have made the movie better.
I think if you would take out. I think if you would have took out the first 45 minutes, the middle 30, and the last 45, it would have been better.
This guy.
Matt, dude, tell him something, bro. Tell me, rebuttal.
No, I think Ryan Johnson had a great vision.
Oh no! Whoa, Matt!
Oh man!
Whoa!
No, listen, no, hold on.
Layers. I don't know about layers. I don't want to layer. No, go on. I'm just kidding, Matt. Go on.
I'm a huge Ryan Johnson fan. I'm a huge Ryan Johnson fan. Right. Yeah, Looper, I love that movie. Looper.
Looper's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Even a squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
Go on, Matt. Sorry, Roo, stop interrupting him, dude.
Sorry, man. I love you. You know I do.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We do this all the time. But
yeah, I know.
No, that fight scene with Finn and Rose, yeah, it was terrible. I mean, it was unnecessary to put in the movie. But and probably like when Luke threw the lightsaber when Rey went to go see him.
Yeah, for sure. Trash.
Their very first encounter, when Luke threw the lightsaber, that should have never happened. But other than that, like, I could probably see y'all's point. I could see where a lot of people were upset that back from where Luke was in the first trilogy.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
Where he was then, where he wouldn't have been the way he is now, which is like,
for sure.
Luke wouldn't have sulked the way he did. He wouldn't have felt so ashamed the way he did when he failed Kylo Ren.
Yeah, for sure.
Or,
yeah,
Ben.
For sure.
And like in the first trilogy, he would have really overcame everything like he did.
The adversities,
when he wanted to save
for
his
sure.
Father.
Yeah.
So I could see where everybody was upset about it. I think they kind of messed up his character. They kind of how do you say it? They butchered his character. They butchered his character. In the new trilogy.
Rudy, you have something to say.
No.
Before Matt keeps cooking, tell me. You said kinda. What does that mean, Rudy? Tell me.
Bro, they threw his character in that vat of acid, my guy. They didn't even butcher it. They just.
But it's true, man. I get what you say. We would think as the fans.
Well, you know.
Oh, Luke Skywalker. There's an evil person. He's gonna try to save him. Oh, did we lose him? Our first caller lost. Did we lose our first caller?
We've only had 2 callers.
No, I'm here. I'm still here.
Okay, go on, Matt. Keep cooking.
Sweet.
No, I think those things ruin Luke Skywalker in that second movie for a lot of people. But I loved Ryan Johnson's vision of how he was like. He went from that nasty blue lightsaber in the first one to the faded Luke Skywalker lightsaber in the second one.
For sure.
His eye for detail in like the scene where the ship blew up when she went and sacrificed herself on the ship, and it kind of went like.
Wish you did.
I saw where he was going. I don't think it's all his fault because he wasn't the writer of it. I think it was because Disney and everybody, they were pushing an agenda. Kathleen Kennedy was pushing an agenda.
I felt that.
So Ryan Johnson had to follow that script, but the way he envisioned Star Wars and directed the movie, I was good with it. But everything else, the script writers they butchered Luke Skywalker's character for sure.
You know what?
Go for it, bro.
I just want to now, like I said, I do see what you're saying. Yeah, I know he had, but dude, he has a say in it. He is the lead director on that. As far as that goes, I do get it. The script was crap, but I think the whole series was crap from the get. To be honest, they kind of like scripted it all together, threw in a bin, rocked the bin a little bit, and dumped it out on the table and said, "Pick your poison." You know what I mean? I do agree with you, man. You know what, dude? I will tell you what. Something about Matt, bro. Like, dude.
Matt makes you think, bro. I enjoy talking to Matt. He's a very lovable dude, bro.
Oh, he's big.
Let me tell you something. For me, Matt, and I want you to give layers to this.
Like an onion.
That's not my gripe. That's not even my gripe with any of the new content with Disney, dude. It looks amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah.
The fans, if you're watching, you got me. I went and finished watching Ahsoka. I still kind of didn't like it. It looked amazing though. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
the visuals are amazing. Yeah. You can't stop. You can't knock that down. No, hell no, you can't do that. But again, it's like Matt said, story, script writing, pacing. It's not there, dude. It's not there. Characters do get lost in the smoke. Andy, tell me about that.
And that is the reason why I believe so many people that love the originals did not like these. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the story.
So it wasn't just a Luke thing.
No. It really does go back to the way you write the story and you tell the story.
Yes, bro.
Graphics, beautiful. Everything was awesome when it came down to everything in the series.
It was fire. Like, as
dude,
far as graphics
scene setups are great.
Scene setups were amazing. I'm not going to knock them down for that. That's the truth.
That's great.
But again, the story, I could not stand the story.
I think
it could have been so much better, bro.
I think they're what they did to the whole Luke and all that kind of stuff was just a cherry on top, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just
I see that.
It was just like the already beyond of a crushing scale. It's a tipping point and ready to break it.
Right. It was like
because people were just already going to watch just because they're just on the nostalgia of Star Wars itself.
Yeah, for sure. Which is what Josh said. He said that's why he really liked the first movie because we hadn't had a Star Wars movie in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Matt, give layers to this. You say Ryan Johnson was going somewhere. I have no idea where he was going. Tell me where he was going, bro. Save me, bro.
Save us, Matt.
Save us, Matt.
We're leaning on you, Matt.
We're leaning on you.
I think if he had a better script to work with, you would have seen what that how do I say this? You would have seen that updated version of Star Wars the way it would be envisioned with, like, you know, the updated looking graphics, the CGI, the planets, the background, the characters, like,
wow.
I feel that.
But it just the script was terrible, and also like going back to what y'all were saying about the show or about the movies. You see the Force Awakens, right? And you see Rey. You meet Rey, right? You know she's a scavenger and whatnot, right?
Yeah, for sure. Go on.
She dreams of being a pilot, right?
Okay.
So she's never piloted a ship.
For sure.
Right. So the first time she encounters the Millennium Falcon, she pilots the ship so immaculately, which is insane.
Incredible.
She's never piloted anything like that.
Wow.
It was the Force, Matt.
See, Matt. No, Matt.
She used the Force, Matt.
Matt, bro. It's crazy how you brought that up, bro. We brought it up last week how she never touched a lightsaber in her world, but she was over here, Grandmaster Yoda over here, bro.
No, but she is, and we laugh about that. I never asked you about that, Matt. Talk to me about that lightsaber duel because from our perspective, we're like, dude,
she's never had training.
She's never had training, but she's
like a master duelist.
Yeah, she ends up dueling Kylo Ren,
who's standing up to a Sith like that.
Let me say this. Watch this. She ends up dueling Kylo Ren, who was so potentially powerful that Luke Skywalker, lost his way, bro. So tell me about that.
Well, he was trained by Luke Skywalker. He was trained in the, he was trained by him in the arts of using a lightsaber and everything. From a child to a grown adult till he betrayed Luke and turned to the dark side, he was trained by Luke in the ways of the Force.
Right.
And Rey, who was never trained in the ways of the Force or has any lightsaber training, overpowered Kylo Ren.
Yes.
Do it again, Eddie.
Just all of a sudden. So
Not only does she pilot the Millennium Falcon, but she could go stand toe to toe with
You know
Kylo
what?
Ren. in a
Hey,
battle.
dude, Matt, I did not realize that's so true. With no pilot experience,
Bro,
she
all
piloted.
buff.
Dude, I forgot about that.
She went
Force, guys.
she went from
The
scavenging
Force.
parts at a rust factory to driving one of the best ships in the world.
Layers, Matt. Give me layers, bro.
Like an onion.
He's right though, dog. I'm sorry, man.
yeah, and then they decided to kill off all the characters. So
Yeah, I get it. Matt, give me some last thoughts before I want you to go and watch last week's stream. I want to know your opinion on these new scripts that are coming out, fan-made scripts. Go watch last week, but before we get out of here and get off this call, tell me what your last thoughts on Star Wars going forward, because you said you're watching Ahsoka, you're watching these new shows.
Yeah.
Tell me where you're at.
How you feel?
okay, on the new. Okay, so I loved The Mandalorian.
Okay.
I believe I liked The Mandalorian a lot. I believe it was the second season was all right, and I think the third season, which had its cameos.
That's what. Yeah,
it's
everybody
really
said like they fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Boba Fett was slow pace. It was really slow paced and never really picked up. I really didn't like it too much. The Star Wars Vision wasn't bad at all. I actually liked that one. The anime,
Okay.
the animated
Yeah.
Vision Star Wars. That one was pretty good.
I
And
don't
then
think I
as
saw
far
that
as
one.
Ahsoka goes,
Yeah, I've seen commercials.
I think me and Rudy talked about it, and I think I heard Rudy mention something about like with Ahsoka and them pushing. I guess his complaint was feminism, or they pushed a lot of feminism, and they had like a female relationship going on in the show.
Oh, you're
Right?
talking about with.
Is that what you're talking about, Rudy?
Were you talking about that, Ru?
Ahsoka.
Me and, if I remember correctly, me and Matt went and we were talking about it, and I believe I said that in Ahsoka, they the female empowerment in there was the fact that the Force, the Star Wars Force, is now female.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're saying
yeah.
no? Okay, so you're not really necessarily talking about the story. You're talking about
The
what people are
all-around-
saying.
the
Yeah,
all-around
the Disney
portraying,
vision
yes,
right now.
yes, yes,
You're
the
talking about the
vision.
Disney vision of
Yeah,
the
the Disney vision
stories.
of it,
Yeah,
yes.
that's true. Yeah. What do you say to that, Matt?
But you're talking about.
He's talking about the Disney vision.
Just Ahsoka, or you're talking about the vision of it? Yeah, I can understand. But as far as like Ahsoka goes, well, it is about Ahsoka, who is a female.
Yeah, no. I was
No, for
also
sure,
talking
yeah.
about like
Yeah,
pushing
but-
that whole
but,
hidden agenda of her being also being again, I'm not gonna say it, but an LGTB person.
Which
And,
they never hinted to that in the show. That's why I get.
yeah.
That's where I kind of you lose me, dude. Like,
it's just one of
if
those
if
things,
you have
bro.
a character that's LGTB cool, that's your thing. Write them like that.
That's your own
But,
job, bro.
yeah,
but
for sure, write them like that. But it's whenever it's not even hinted at, and you make someone's always Superman's all of a sudden gay now. Like,
Throw an Easter egg in there.
yeah,
you're doing.
yeah,
That's what
that's
you're doing.
stuff like that. So yeah, go on, Matt. Sorry, cut you off.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no doubt about it. But I'm not gonna totally
Write it off.
discredit him
Yeah.
for
write
the
it off.
fact that I'll write up the show because there are a lot of good moments, and there is.
Yeah, I mean, I
really
recently
good
resaw it. It was
episodes in
pretty good.
Ahsoka,
It was
so-
alright.
I mean, like I said, but like
So,
I mean, like on Obi-Wan. I mean, again, I won't rewatch the whole show, but I'll watch last episode again.
Yeah,
just
for
to-
sure. Yeah,
just to
last
watch
episode,
that. Or I might watch a few of them just to like get the whole
Might watch this
commentary
scene,
between
yeah.
him and Anakin back and forth. That was a really great time. Like that's the only reason why I watched that show.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, bro, I loved it. The first 2 seasons, the third season, not too much.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. It's better than all the other shows that I've seen so far. As Star Wars, I haven't seen Ahsoka, but I told you that before, and even I watched like one or two
after
episodes.
the
I
after the
believe.
fans roasted us, I went and finished watching it, and I still kind of didn't like it. It was too slow. The story was too slow for
then
me.
Ralph saw it all.
That story was too slow for me.
I only saw a few episodes, but again, I didn't catch my eyes. So I'm
But
not
it
gonna
looked
finish
amazing,
something.
Matt. It looked wow.
Oh yeah.
It looked amazing though.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is like Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was it was all right, but
Yeah, it's true. It was
it had
it wasn't good.
it had
its moments.
it had a climactic moment. It had that. It all came around and got to that one moment that everybody wanted to see.
Yeah.
It got there.
Yeah.
It showed you, and it was probably better than a lot of people thought it was going to be that
Yeah.
moment. You
Yeah,
know,
for
the
sure.
moment between
Yeah, for
Obi-Wan
sure.
and Anakin, and his, have his mask torn off, and then them talking,
Dude,
and him telling
yes,
you that,
bro.
you know,
Yeah, that was a
he's
cool
not just
scene.
so you know what I'm saying. So that really, you know what I'm saying, and with that, those moments are that's how I felt about watching the Last Jedi, the second one. Besides
See-
the script and everything, there was moments in there that I appreciated, that I liked. And same thing with Ahsoka. Ahsoka's bringing it back when she encounters Anakin in like 5th episode, and you know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that was
So
a cool scene. I saw that
so-
scene. That was a great scene.
So
The flashback
that's
to the
how I
Clone
feel
Wars.
about what's going on. But everything else, yes, the empowerment, everybody forcing everything down your throat.
It's a force. Yeah.
You know, their gender. Kathleen Kennedy is right now. She is the worst, and they need to kick
Bro,
her
man,
out.
just roasted
They
her.
need to kick her out of the
They're like
season.
2 words. She's the worst.
CEO.
Nah, Matt. I will tell
Yeah,
you
she
what,
needs to
bro.
go.
I
She
will
needs to
tell you
go.
what.
Yeah, she's got to go. Yeah,
Those
she's got to go.
scenes in Obi-Wan were between Obi and Darth
Anakin, yeah.
was worth watching.
They were worth watching the series,
because
yes.
it was like what you
True,
said.
very true.
It wasn't like dude,
circle?
it surpassed what I expected for it to be.
Yeah.
It was worth it, bro. It really was. Now, man, bro, thanks for your opinion, bro. You like I said, I told you once, I told you twice. Every time that we talk, whenever we play games together, bro, I really enjoy your opinion, but also that, like, hey, dude, you like the way what you say. It breaks down a lot of good things, brother. Thank you.
No, you're welcome, and I appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Matt, I appreciate you, my brother. We will see you later. Go watch our reaction to last week. I want to hear your thoughts on it, bro. Have you call back into the show.
All right, we'll do.
All right, later, my brother.
Later, Matt.
All right, y'all take care. God bless.
Bye, bro.
That's such a great dude. Senpai put, the light side of the Force was explained in the Clone Wars series as to be female, and the dark side was to be male siblings, and the father was the Force itself. See, we're not talking about the lore from the Clone Wars. We're talking about the liberal feminine ideology
Of
they're
their
getting shoving
own-
down our
yeah,
throats.
their own, yeah,
we're
the
not
agenda.
talking about the lore from the Clone Wars series, which is
Right.
I understand what he's saying. It's great. See, that gave you layers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's cool
totally.
layers. But that's not what we're talking about.
But also, yeah, I mean,
We're talking about the feminine ideology.
It's saying like
Yes.
it's described to be. I do get that what he's trying to say.
No, for sure. I saw
but
that,
It's
yeah.
not. But it's not what we're talking. We're talking about like the
We're
whole
talking about
agenda.
crapping on Luke
Yes,
to make
yes.
Rey a better character. That's what we're talking
Yes.
about. We're talking about destroying Luke to make Rey a better character. We're not talking about stuff like there's other things.
And one, and just to give you a little
Little nugget of truth.
Nugget of truth.
right there. If all that is all destroyed when Anakin himself was the embodiment of the midichlorians themselves, he was actually like that was him. He was the he was the.
What are you, Rudy?
What do you call him? The chosen one. The chosen
The
one.
chosen one.
Get him a white
Juan.
coat.
The chosen one.
Get this guy a white
Get
coat.
Rudy a white coat. Get Rudy a white coat. All right, we're finally, bro. Let's react to this new script, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's do this, bro. We're here, man. Shout out to
ready.
the fans,
We
bro.
ready.
We're out here. Let's see what this one. Let's see about what if episode 8 was awesome. Oh, yo!
I love it.
Blew my ears off already.
I love it.
We're definitely gonna need copyrighted for that. Okay, I'll let you guys just read it. Oh, so I don't want to get
We
smashed by
are?
copyright.
Yeah.
I want to get smashed by
I
copyright.
feel you.
Oh man, super good, super good.
I'm
Let's let the fans read that. Rudy, read it. I'll read it. War is everywhere. After years of peace, the galaxy is again in turmoil. 1 year after the destruction of the Senate, the Republic is hanging by a thread as emergency appointed senators meeting a secret deal with the growing spread of Imperial remnant. Luke Skywalker has instructed his nephew Ben Solo and the Jedi to aid in the Republic against the enemy while he desperately tries to turn the mysterious Sith Rey to the light. Interesting. Meanwhile, in the depths of space, Snoke and the Imperial remnant work tirelessly to empower the Eye of the Force, the deadly Star Forge, in order to resurrect an old power, Emperor Palpatine, which at the end of the last one, all you heard was Palpatine's voice. Freaking cool, dude. All right, let's see what it's got.
That's gangster, bro.
Dude, he wrote his own thing, right?
Yeah.
This guy wrote his own, like,
This guy was so upset that he
Yes.
wrote his own.
his own dialogue.
I feel that though. I really do.
Mechanical gears turn. Steamed pressure hisses. Droids scramble to configure a giant
What?
machine.
With a neck like that?
One gets tossed to the side with the power of the Force and smashes against the wall.
This is how much money you.
Oh, come on, bro. With the ads, bro.
YouTube ads is my favorite. It's like, okay, go
Oh,
on.
we're back. We're back.
We're where we are until finally it is revealed. The pulsing ring of energy envelops the eye of the Force. It glows as Snoke and his acolytes work the controls.
God, he's
We
so
are
good.
aboard the terrifying Starforge. A man dressed in black robes is placed at the foot of
Warrior.
the mechanical cylinder. He kneels, robes and posture conceal his identity. Will it work this time? It must. The pair look over at a heap of robed bodies piled up to one side.
Whoa.
This is not their first attempt at this nightmarish experiment. Snoke places his hand over a lever and whispers, "One with the Force." Suddenly, Snoke cranks the lever. A gigantic pulse of energy floods the room, then silence. Did it work? Then, a concussive shockwave of focused energy beams through the eye to the kneeling form below.
Dang, this
The
is
acolytes
good.
chant as energy pours into the figure. A ghostly visage passes through the eye.
His forehead.
Snoke stands over the body. He uses the Force to keep any arcs of energy from bouncing outside of their intended target. Then silence. Steam rolls off of the robed figure. His visage is still concealed, but his hands spark with the power of Force lightning as he rises to
come
get
on.
his bearings. My liege, Lord Snoke kneels. The robed figure outstretches his hand to pull a cane from the corner. It snaps to the grip of his hand. In that moment, the hand deteriorates. The more he exerts his power, the weaker he becomes. This vessel is insufficient, but will do for now. Even though weaker and diminished, his presence is no less terrifying. He speaks his first words. Another imperfect form. We will fix it, my lord. And why would I trust you, my first vessel? An abomination to find a more superior form. I live.
So that gives layers to where Snoke came from, who he was. We didn't even know who he was. We tried, and Ryan Johnson, killed him in the second movie.
Yeah.
But how much better is the Return of the Emperor 1 and Origins to Snoke in this script?
I love
Because in the other movie, Rise of Skywalker, Snoke, Emperor Palpatine just popped out of nowhere. He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm here.
Hey, what's up?
And I'm your grandpapa."
What's happening?
Tell me, Andy.
I mean, it's the truth. Honestly, I really am digging this. Like, bro, I'm not even lying to you. This story just makes so much more sense. It explains, it gives it so much layers that you don't even want to look away from the screen, bro. When the other one, it was like, where's Waldo was over there hiding, Mr. Palpatine over there in the monte, just like, I'm right here.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get
By the way, I'm related to you.
By the way, I'm related to you.
Forgot to tell you. My
Really,
bad.
tell me, dog.
Stupidity is what it is, bro. So stupid, bro. I like how you put that, grandpapa. Is that you? Bro, that's just.
Rude. So tell me about this opening scene.
I love it. I love it so much that we're only 3 minutes in and I want to punch you in the face for stopping it.
Okay.
No, in our reality, dude, I don't know, bro.
Right?
Maybe they should tag George Lucas in this stuff. I mean, like,
It's by the rights back, bro. Come on.
bro.
let's fix
Like,
this.
forget buy the rights back. You still own half of it. Go and
Okay.
make your own. You know what I mean? Like Snyder Cut did. Make the Lucas
Snyder.
cut. Or
The
something.
Lucas cut for real, bro.
Because like, bro, like the Snyder Cut was awesome beyond all of our comprehension. But dude, this
It's great.
beautiful, great
Opening scene. Great
It's the
opening scene so far.
scene.
Okay.
And we still got 42 minutes to watch of this bad boy. So
I'm gonna get
strap
some
in,
popcorn,
boys
bro.
and girls, because
Strap in, boys.
we're about to
Live
get
to serve you, my lord, because you were programmed that way. Alert the soldiers. We have work to do.
Giving more layers to Snoke.
He
where
pauses
he came
and then
from.
looks around. Where is the girl? His face finally revealed. The Emperor has returned. Light years away, back on Yavin 4, dozens of images flash. Memories, dreams, arguments. A year of Rey's life at the temple. Echoes of Luke and Ben arguing about what to do with Rey. Luke tells Ben we must be patient. Months later, Rey tries to escape. She is captured. They train her under supervision, but an ever-present rage remains in another escape attempt. She takes a swing at Luke. He stops her. Put her in prison and forget about her.
Come on.
Hate does not conquer hate, Ben. Only compassion can do that. Many months later, Ray still argues. Just because you refuse to kill me doesn't mean I'll turn. I will never betray the Empire. Luke looks at her, at peace with her words. Ray and Finn train together. Finn is beaten quickly. Poe looks on from the side. Flashes of the Emperor. His words reverberate again, bringing us back to today. Where is the girl? Ray startles awake from the nightmare. In an unconscious frenzy, she puts a massive crack in the wall of her room using the Force. The shouts and cries of her past echo in her mind. The Emperor's voice is still...
What's up, Rudy?
Nothing.
Mommy Snookums, is that what you said?
My mommy Snookums.
Okay, so we come to this now. Then we're giving layers to Ray.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
Lot more
Luke's
layers than we
character. Luke's character is still intact from the Return of the Jedi.
Right.
He's still compassion, training Ben, calm down, chill out. We start to see
Still
darkness, a little bit of
powerful.
darkness in Ben,
Yeah.
a little bit of anger in Ben. I see that, layers for that.
Yes.
We see Finn. Finn is not some random guy grabbing a lightsaber either.
Finally. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, when they threw him in there, I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Wasn't he a stormtrooper?
Get him out there.
Like, what? Yeah, the Force is strong with me. Oh, okay, my guy. Like, where'd you come from, dude?
Dude, but doesn't that give layers now to
Yes,
Finn's
dude.
character? Because we see, oh, he's force sensitive too. He's training too.
Right.
Oh,
Something.
he's not some random kid that didn't want to kill,
Come on, lightsaber.
Yeah, he's not some random stormtrooper. Yeah, get him out there. Give him a lightsaber. You get a lightsaber. You get a
Waldo
lightsaber.
out there. Just
Tell me
throw-
about this second scene now.
Honestly, it's pretty fire, bro. Again, they are building layers to the story that we didn't get in the original story, and that's what I love. Letting me know exactly what's gonna happen. Where's everybody at right now? That doesn't mean they're gonna stay there because they have the choice to be good or bad.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, they haven't. Again, Rey hasn't been able to make her choice. She's convinced she's staying to the dark side. That doesn't mean she will. But I love how they're letting you know that, explaining everything to you along the way, not just one character, but all characters, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
The storyline, the way you edit people, the way you make it seem like, hey, I don't know if this is gonna stay like this, but they can turn out like this just by the way someone
Some
treats
more
them.
questions.
You know why?
More questions.
I love it.
Go, Real.
It's called character development.
Yes,
It's
dog.
been happening
Yes, dog.
for years.
Forever.
For years. And supposedly somewhere along the line, somebody was like, character development, who needs it?
Who needs it?
Right? It's like, dude, I swear,
Stay the
bro,
same.
this has more layers than all three movies combined. Like, she went from looking at Rusty Parks to flying the Millennium Falcon. Okay, guy.
Which
Went
is
from
it's
not
true,
knowing
though.
how to do lightsaber skills, but to be a master in fighting.
The Force.
Fighting. See, Juan said that Kylo Ren wasn't a Sith,
Right.
but in all reality, he was. Even though his name is that, he didn't have a Darth behind it,
Right.
because they still classify him as being a Sith.
Right.
And
Yeah.
anyways, moving on.
Well, the power books, yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
Yeah,
In
the
the power
power.
books-
Wait, till his power level, yeah.
yeah, he's still considered to be a Sith Lord.
He would
He's like
be
top 5.
his power level would be on par with a Sith Lord and not a Jedi Grandmaster, but like a
Yeah,
Jedi Knight,
yeah.
solid Jedi Knight, yeah.
Yeah,
like where he is,
really.
but with a lot of potential for sure.
Okay, now let's
Yeah,
go on.
tons of
'cause-
potential, pretty
Yeah.
much. But yeah, layers. Here we go.
still there. As she comes back to reality,
Mommy Snookums.
she is distraught but still incredibly dangerous, angry but controlled. R2-D2 stares at her from the door with breakfast. She pushes him away. Go away. He shocks her out of bed. Ow!
down.
Come on, time to go.
Good job, R2.
I love that. I love that.
Rey is led through the temple, unshackled, but followed by Jedi guards. The other Jedi go out of their way to avoid her. They have been urged to welcome her, but she hasn't made it easy. Finally, we arrive at Luke meditating on the balcony overlooking the ocean. Thank you, R2. He beeps. Something's happened, hasn't it? Rey stands silent. I felt a darkness I have not felt since before you were born. Is that what you've been waiting for? She folds her arms, still defiant. Luke accepts her silence. Come, walk with me. The pair walk across the temple grounds. The gardens are lush and beautiful, full
Like
of
me.
life. How long have you been here, Rey? You mean how long have I been your prisoner? If that is your point of view.
Oh,
Luke
that's
spends
deep.
his
That's
time
deep,
with Rey
though.
talking
Love
to
it.
himself. Rey offers little information in return. Luke hopes to one day turn Rey to the light, but up until this moment, there has been marginal progress at best. Rey usually finds Luke's altruism tiresome, but her patience wears thin this time. She snaps. Why do you let me live, old man? Luke smirks. Why do you want to live?
Oh, I love it,
Nobody has
dude.
ever asked her that question before. She comes up with the first thing that comes to her mind. To serve the remnant and re-establish our dominance in the galaxy. And why do you want to do that? So that we can spread order and unity throughout the galaxy. That's Hux talking. Why do you serve the remnant? Because because you've known nothing else. If I had to guess, I would bet that no one has ever asked you what you want in your entire life. Rey internalizes this.
I love Master Luke with Rey. I love this little maybe Master, potentially Padawan encounter.
Right.
But y'all gotta remember, by
Tell me about this.
this time, Luke's already a grandmaster, bro.
For sure. Yeah.
Not only is this dude like beyond master level, he's a grandmaster, which means
sure.
that he's reached the ultimate alignment when it comes to the Force.
Yeah, and the light. Yeah,
That-
light
he,
side, yeah.
that he feels everything. A lot of people don't know this, but Yoda himself was probably one of the last, and I say this with a grain of salt, one of the last grandmasters
Before Order 66,
of the Jedi.
Yeah, for sure. Before Order 66.
And you gotta remember, everybody's like, "Well, Yoda." Well, yeah, he was a grandmaster.
No, he was,
And
yeah.
because everybody called him master.
For sure.
In all reality, though, and even at that, the prequels don't even talk about him as
in his
time
power
as
level.
much,
Yeah.
But he was
His power level.
fire,
Yeah, for
bro.
sure. Yeah.
He was so fire. One of the strongest Siths to ever exist. They were actually going at each other, and they even said that either way, if they were to fight to their full force, either one will tip the balance. Moving on. This Luke is the Grandmaster Luke, the one that has he's one
Life experience, one with the Force.
bro.
Yeah.
Where now this is beautiful because now he's like he is giving her the whole
explaining to
wisdom,
Rey,
dude.
right. Like,
He's
making her question herself on why she does
He's
what she
like,
does.
like what he just said was beautiful, bro. He
Right.
was like, so how long have you been here? Oh, I mean, as your prisoner. I mean, that's the way you see it.
Yeah.
Come on, he's dropping bombs. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
bro.
Which adds on to what we already know about him from the
context
yeah,
of who
the
he
first
is.
6 movies.
Right.
Yeah.
This dude's legit telling stop being a victim of your circumstances.
Yes.
Look where
Bro,
you're
that's
at,
what the
bro.
undertones are, right?
Yeah.
That's what the
Bro.
undertones are. Andy, tell me.
It's literally like you're saying. He's literally telling her, "Are you making these decisions, or someone else making the decisions for you?
this
You've
your
never
beliefs?
had your own mind to think.
Yes,
For sure.
Someone's
bro.
always thought for you, and now, oh, okay, what do I want to do?
For
And that's
sure,
exactly
yeah.
what she.
Dude.
And that's how you build character. That's how you
Yeah,
build who
it's
you're
good.
going to become.
Bro,
and now what
he's-
you've been taught to do or brainwashed to do.
And these lessons apply to everything in life.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
He's trying to get out of that sheep mentality.
Yes,
For sure,
I'm
yeah.
not
Pretty much,
knowing
bro.
about what
Yeah.
what is and what's right for all. I want to do this.
That's
I want to
force.
do that. Okay, but what do you want to do though?
Yeah, facts. Why do you want that?
He's
Right.
She's like,
Do you want that? Or who?
I
wants
want a
that?
Subway sandwich.
Ready? Do it again.
Let's
Do
go.
it again, bro. Come on, dude. Do it again, bro.
Let's go.
Do
Hurry
it
up.
again, bro. Look to the
Let's go.
ceiling.
No more.
Look to the ceiling and do
No,
it.
I
You
can't,
sound
bro.
like the
I can't.
Punisher.
You're like, I want to Subway. Do it, bro. Come on,
No,
bro.
We're watching. Let's go. Hurry
All
up.
right, let's go, bro. Let's go. More layers, bro. I love it. I love what's going on right now.
What do you want then? To try and save me? To bring me to your side?
My mama snuck
Luke smirks, thinking back to his time with an old friend. He chuckles.
Oh,
I
love
stopped trying to do anything a long time ago.
It. Woo!
I do.
Dropping
Fire.
bombs,
not.
dude.
Spitting facts
Because
over
I
here.
either am or I am not. So,
What,
no rest.
dude?
I will not try to change you.
Bro.
He takes a sip of his tea and walks away. What the hell does that mean? Rey, you are not here to become a Jedi or to inform us of the Remnant's plans. You are here to find out who you are and what you want. Until then, we will provide you a space and safety to
does
discover
Luke
that
look like
journey
Mario in this shot?
unencumbered by the Remnant, the Republic, Snoke, or anybody else.
Because she's my mama's.
All we can do is show you the path. It's up to you which one you will want to walk down. Now come, let's train. I know how to use a lightsaber. That is not today's lesson. Combat is not what
love
you lack.
it.
I want to see how you make things grow. Luke places seeds in her hand.
Oh, man.
She looks at them curiously. Come join me in the garden. Sir, sir. From the tree line, a Jedi shouts. The Remnant is advancing to Canto Bight.
right.
Luke and Rey run back to the temple base. They communicate with the Republic. The intel was right. They are going to attack Canto Bight, while portions of the Senate are staying there. How did they know they were there? They must have sympathizers. Leia, you have to get out of there. On Canto Bight, Ben, Poe, and Finn prepare for battle. They walk up to greet Leia and the other senators, including Lando Calrissian.
Come on, Lando.
Leia recruited him
I
to represent
him.
his
Yeah.
system after their senator perished in the bombing.
OG, triple
Ben
OG.
and Lando embrace and trade pleasantries. They are familiar but not close. Their paths started to drift when Ben started down the Jedi path. But Lando has always been around for the big stuff. Senator, it's time to go. C-3PO is thrilled to be getting off the planet.
So we see
Ben,
3PO got an
Poe,
upgrade,
and Finn
G.
are going to stay behind and help the
fresh.
soldiers defending the city. Leia is reluctant but follows her son's instructions and bids her farewell. Be careful, Ben. The two embrace. Ben backs away from the platform. Locals who are part of the working class rattle against the fences. Some get through. A few cling to the spacecraft trying to find their own escape. There is not enough transport to evacuate the whole city. The poorer citizens know what's coming and they are terrified. The sight affects Ben. This is wrong. He sees one person holding onto the landing gear as the ship departs. He falls. Ben stops him from hitting the ground, giving him a gentle landing. Despite his best efforts to be an exemplary Jedi, it's widely public opinion that Ben's actions on Eriadu are what kicked off the war, and that all subsequent conflicts are at least in part his fault.
Does that not give more layers to his character? Because he was sympathizing for the Imperial Remnant in the first. He was like, what if they've changed? Oh,
Yeah.
they haven't changed. And they finessed you into starting a war. And now he has to deal with that. Consequences from the last movie. Tell me about that, Andy.
Honestly, bro, like I said, bro, this entire setup right here is fire. They can do so much. If they actually follow this story, it can go so far. You know what I mean? Everything, layers, everything. All of this is such a good dialogue. Everything is just so great. Imagine if they actually did this. I'm about to call George Lucas myself. I'm going to get his email tonight. I'm going to hit this dude up.
I already called him. I'm being real.
He's like, it's Rudy hung up.
I'm being real. They're setting this up to where not only is this dude feeling guilt,
It's so
not only is this
good.
dude pissed off because of his papi chulo, like everything they're gonna use all that
In
feelings
his character development.
and
yeah.
they're gonna tug at it. That's what the
whole point is.
the dark side is. You know what I mean?
They use it against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then again, it goes back to where the Obi-Wan used to always warn Anakin, hey, be careful with your feelings, my dude.
Yeah.
Keep them
Oh,
in check.
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
keep
Yeah.
your
Keep them
anger
in
in
check.
check. Yeah, keep your
Keep them
mind-
in check. You know what I mean? Even Yoda said, hey, look, dude, what you're feeling, remember, it's okay to have these dreams, but that's a path to the dark side.
Right.
Yeah, if your feelings go wild, yeah.
Don't let
follow
your
it.
feelings go. Again, if these layers were there like this, bro.
And no one's telling him this. The story is telling
Exactly.
us.
Right.
The story is telling us this about him.
Right.
As because he obviously feels sympathy because of the war he started,
Sure,
and
of course.
now he has to deal with the guilt. You know what I mean, of what he did. So this is good. All right, let's keep going.
It has made it difficult for him to bond with the soldiers and citizens at large, and has in a way somewhat alienated him from the republic he had sworn to defend. But he doesn't have time to focus on that now. War is upon them. Imperial ships jump out
I
of
love
light
that. That's a
speed
great
and fill
visual.
the sky. Man your battle stations. Poe fights from the air. Ben and Finn man their stations on the ground. Jedi and soldiers barricade themselves on one side of the city wall. They look out to the watery shallows of the bay. Imperial fighters, walkers approach. The sight and scale of the Imperial force is impressive. Canto Bight is not a fortress. It's a city built for decadence and luxury. One of the Republic generals addresses the army. If the walkers get to the city gates, the city will flood with infantry and be lost. Focus all of your efforts on the walkers. No problem, General. Wait! Ben jumps over the wall and leaps into action. He rides his speeder down the wall and onto the open battlefield. First, he uses a tracking cable to tie up the legs of one walker. It falls and collapses onto another. He then uses the rubble as a ramp to jump onto the third.
Damn.
He cuts through the legs of the other and then drops a thermal detonator in the fourth before leaping back onto the speeder. The Republic soldiers cheer as Ben single-handedly disarms the lion's share of the invasion.
Damn.
That's my master.
Dude, does this now you see a little bit of Han Solo in him?
Yes.
You see, like, that little bit of not following orders, but he cares though.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, tell me about that, Andy. You see this in his character development.
Yes.
Well, we just talking about Gil, but we're also talking about you see a little bit of his dad in him from the old movies.
And I think that's super important to add, which I don't believe we really added that. You know what I mean? The original story, which I would love that if they did this. Like I said,
Bro, it would have been so much.
it would have been so
better,
fire.
bro.
But again, like you said, a little bit of his father, that's great. A little bit of his mother, even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
sure.
both of them were
Fireballs,
fierce, bro.
yeah, fireballs.
they were fireballs. That's why they made perfect for each other.
Oh,
They did what they had to do, even
Han
though
Solo burger.
That's what I'm saying. They did what they had to do, even though it wasn't what the order said.
Dang,
You know what
for
I mean?
sure.
To save people, they
guy's
did whatever they had to do, and
Yeah.
that's what was important.
And you see him, you see his
see his
power level
following.
on display. Tell me about that, Rudy, because we talk about scripts always. We talk about scripts all the time, not giving their characters their flowers.
Right.
But you see him go ham on this first wave.
Which is good because in our reality, from the past films and from all the past 6 films, we know the ability of a Jedi, and it's hard to ignore the fact that a Jedi can tip the balance when it comes to a battle.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
the way it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And for us that know this is why, again, this is why if they were so irrelevant, why would the dark side want a Sith and why would the light side want a Jedi?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
It's because they tip the balance of war.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
This is why, again, it is beautiful to see and then to describe
On display, yeah.
on display of what a Jedi could do when it comes to war.
Because if you think back on those dudes that watch the Clone Wars series, Anakin Skywalker was like a hero from the Clone Wars because he literally tipped the whole balance. Like that's
Yes.
a freak.
Bro, he
Ahsoka and Anakin, which they talk about it in the show.
Yeah.
They were generals in
Yeah.
the army. They were freaking hamming people, dude. And then you see a little bit of what was it? Han Solo, a little bit of Anakin in this scene right here going ham on the first wave. So I thought that was cool. Funny line with Finn. Love it. I love Finn's character. He's just not some random stormtrooper. He's actually a guy that we're getting to know and love and whatnot. Yeah, for sure.
Finn jests to the soldiers. Ben dispatches some ground troops with ease. But then it becomes quiet. The mood shifts. Ben turns. Off in the distance, another round of walkers lumber towards the city, as well as a sizable speeder cavalry led by the Knights of Ren. Poe gets ready. Ben look up. Shade forms from above. Where there was clear skies just moments ago, a dark swarm forms. An innumerable number of TIE fighters descend on the battleground. It's an ambush. Ben, look out! Poe and the other pilots fly through the swarm to try to do some damage, and give Ben cover. Ben runs back toward the city, panic in his eyes. He force pulls a large sheet of metal to protect him from blaster fire. A shower of green blaster beams descend on the battlefield.
Now artificial intelligence.
There you go.
Shout out to
And,
them. Shout out to them.
And then a commercial interrupts the whole movie of
Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse.
where
I don't want to
is-
watch this guy do things. Okay. Okay, so now he's in trouble. My man's in
The
trouble.
walled city. One of them in all silver.
He's
It's
got it now.
Phasma.
He's got it.
They rain hellfire.
Oh,
down
Phasma's
from
back.
above. The Republic soldiers panic as they land.
There they are.
Phasma sees Finn, deserter, tyrant. They have a shootout. Finn grabs his lightsaber in one hand, pistol in the other. He is able to deflect a few shots
Ooh,
and
I
get
love
a few
that.
more shots off. Phasma lets bolts ping off of her Beskar armor. Silly boy, how do you think a female slave works her way out of the mine? I will give you a hint. It's not by being easy to kill. They break into hand-to-hand combat. Her armor deflects the lightsaber. She beats him senseless as she taunts him. He tries to use the Force to stifle her advances, but it is no use. He can't focus. Ben screams, "Finn!" as he tries to make it back to the wall. Soldiers form around Phasma. Several of the jetpack soldiers jump off of the walled gate and onto the side, planting charges. This is Ben's last chance to turn the tide. He leaps into action and cuts down dozens of the enemies. He engages with the Knights of Ren as they advance. Their skill impresses him, but they are not master Force wielders. Ben leaves them behind to get to Finn. Got Big Brother fighting your battles now, little Jedi? Too bad. She gives the command. Blow it. No. The charges detonate. The wall explodes with precise destruction. The path into the city is now
Freaking
clear.
heavy.
Ben looks up from the blast, blurry-eyed, ears ringing. He sees chaos and destruction all around him. The city is lost. They are totally over.
Talk about this thing with Finn. Finn's character development. So he's not. Him and Ben are in a closer relationship than they were in the last movie. You know,
Right.
obviously being whatever fighting in the first movie. Talk about this because it gives. So Ben's
Layers.
power level is not that of like a Jedi Padawan person. He's like a master.
Yeah, he's up
to
there.
a sense.
Right.
Even though they haven't outright said it, they joked about it. That's a thing. You see him protect him. He has his rivalry with Phasma, which is pretty cool. I know they had it in the last movie. This kind of continues that on.
Yeah.
Tell me what you got.
Honestly, the story is great. The storyline is true. I love it. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that he's closer to Finn. I think that just builds up more character bases of themselves, like on what they care about, and making sure that Finn doesn't die and vice versa, making sure Ben is taken care of by Finn. I think it adds more character to the show and makes sure that, you know, you fall in love with the characters. That's the whole point of the series. You know what I mean? Of everything.
Well, because, I mean, he ends up being his master and training him on how to...
That's what I'm saying.
How to be the person that he is. Now, the hardest part that you got to remember is that Kylo Ren in this one, he's not a equally matched as he was on the original plot. Not because he's not old, because he's dark side and light side. No, it's because he's not fueled by anger. Well, and at this moment, he is conflicted within himself. Remember, like his dad just died. Like he said, now I gotta protect these people who don't even respect me or like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he feels like
those are all layers.
Yeah,
right?
layers.
Of how he feels.
How Luke decides to some way, and some reason why to keep a Rey alive. You know, all these type of things are conflicting in his mind.
Right.
Could potentially be affecting him also in the battlefield.
True.
Because you got to remember,
distracting his mind.
Jedi, I mean, like Obi-Wan would explain it to Anakin, they got to have a sound mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now it starts to get foggy,
sound mind. And
I like that Phasma kicked the crap out of him, though.
Yeah.
Because that builds a rivalry for a future movie. Like, you can go somewhere else with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I like that, too. I just don't like the fact that, like, they make her armor completely reflective of lightsabers.
I mean, not lightsaber. Was it lightsaber?
Or
was it blaster?
No, he
was
said
it
that.
blaster or lightsaber?
No, they said that.
I want to say it was lightsaber.
Yeah, they said the lightsaber.
Really? I thought it was a blaster.
She reflected his advances with the lightsaber, which, I mean, I get, but at the same time...
Well, think about it. There was the Mandalorian armor could block blaster fire, so I get how they could potentially advance that into some new thing.
Yeah, but
new thing, right?
Even in the Mando world, like their type of armor was super rare to make and hard.
For sure.
Remember, they had to go back to their original space to even get all their medals.
Sure.
And stuff. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
It's freaking good. All right, let's keep going.
Overwhelmed. Ben gives the order. Fall back. What? Fall back. Get to safety now.
Finn, bro, don't do it, bro. You got the crap kicked out of you, bro. You gotta run. You gotta cut and run, G.
Ben notices one of the Knights of Ren that is passed out from the explosion.
Taking him out.
He throws him over his shoulder and they run. Oddly, the soldiers are not following
All
them.
right, doing the right thing.
Instead, they are moving their way into the city, collecting knickknacks and trinkets and loading up crates with them. The battle subsides. Ben, Finn, and the captured Knight of Ren get ready to depart in their star speeder along with Poe and the others. It is an utter defeat. At the temple, the Jedi are getting the latest reports as they come in. Rey sees the destruction caused, and for the first time, she sees the war through her enemy's eyes. The distraught look on the Jedi's faces affects her in a profound way. She had walked amongst these people for over a year, and not once did any of them ever show any aggression towards her. Not once. They live in harmony with one another. She knows something is coming, and there is little they will be able to do about it. Swept up in the emotion, she makes a decision to tell Luke what is really going on.
Ooh, so Andy, like you said earlier, she could
there is something I
become a
should tell
Jedi.
you. He turns to her a bit defeated. A little too late is written on his face. She stutters but gets up the courage to speak. The remnant isn't planning She is interrupted. A giant image appears on screen, and in the skies of Canto Bight, Ben and Finn look up. A veiled figure emerges.
Why does Finn have dreads now?
It's Palpatine. Citizens of the galaxy, hello. Ben stumbles, shocked. This broadcast is being sent throughout the galaxy. Luke is totally lost for words. Leia is shocked. The entire galaxy gives a collective gasp at the Emperor standing before them. How is this possible? I know. I can hardly believe it either. The Force has spoken, and it has said my work here is not yet complete. And so I join you all now, flesh and bone, back from the great void to greet you all.
Yeah, bro.
A lot has changed in our galaxy since I have been gone. Many of you have prospered and thrived under the Republic. However, many of you have not. It becomes quiet. Greed has seeped into the Republic. I have seen the wealthiest amongst you swell your fortunes while the weak and helpless remain hungry. And for that reason, I believe the Force has brought me back, to be an example for you all, to restore balance and equity for all who occupy this galaxy. Crates begin to descend on multiple worlds. As I speak to you all now, crates, ships, technology, and resources of ours are being delivered to the poorest amongst you. to give you the power to rise up and take what's yours, to take back these systems that have taken so much from you and return it to you, the people. We invite any system that has felt underserved by the Republic to join our cause, and for those that are skeptical, I understand.
Dude.
But the Force speaks to all of us, and who better to offer you freedom than one who has seen the error in the ways of his past? We are a remnant no more. We do not seek to conquer, but to liberate. If you have felt small, if you have felt unseen, I assure you, I see you. We are the beginning of something new. We are the First Order in a new age. Long live the First Order, and may the Force be with all of you. Crates are open to show untold riches and technology. Ben sees the working-class citizens of Canto Bight celebrating and eating the spoils delivered to them from the pockets of the elite. Children play with the gold coins. What is going on? Ben and Finn fly back to the temple.
Okay, bro. This reintroduction of the Emperor is fire. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's the deception. Because we know the Emperor's a filthy person.
That's right.
And you see him say, yeah, you know, you were underserved. I'll take care of you. Sounds like Big Daddy government.
Come be with me.
Hey, I'll give you free stuff. I'll give you government cheese.
I'll
Section
show
8.
you right now.
Did you catch that cross reference, Rube?
Oh, bro, I got
I'll give you government cheese, Section 8. Come on, come here, come here.
And you're not considered a certain race if you don't vote for me. Yeah.
And he give layers because he's coming back, but he's trying to say, "Oh, I'm redeemed. I'm not doing the evil thing now."
Right. Of course, he's gonna say that. I mean, honestly, I like it. Of course, you know, he's dressed up as a sheep, but he ain't.
But he ain't.
And I mean, what better way, right? Like, hey, look, I'm a different person. I'll take care of you. If they're not taking care of you, I got you. Let me know what you need.
Yeah, yet his stormtroopers are the ones on the battlefield.
But dude, that's how deception works, though. A person will see, you know, the government doing foolish things, and we're like, "But it's cool. They give me government cheese. Like it's all good. They take care of me." Tell me about that, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro.
When he said, "Let me tell you something, bro."
Let me tell you something. Go ahead. No, I mean it is true. I mean, it says if I believe correctly, the saying goes, it says. Give a man food, he's forever grateful, but teach a man how to fish, and he can live off on his own.
Yeah.
And here they're like, why fish? You need a license.
Oh, that's good. Dang, bro.
Why fish? You need a license. Here, let me go ahead and why fish takes time when I could go and give you a $6 piece of fish, pump full of hair, all these hormones and chemicals, and then. Let you ruin yourself.
Ooh, interesting. That's how it always goes, Andy. Give me layers.
Stop, that's tough, dude. Like, it's the truth, man. Again, like just watching this show right here. I mean, it's literally our lives. We're like you said, it's literally a mirror of what we deal with every day. You know, the government will tell you one thing and say, hey, you know what? Do this, buy this. We'll take care of you. At the end of the day, they're enslaving you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
for sure. Yeah, it's got a string on it.
Yeah, that's right. It's got a little string behind it.
And this free thing's got a string on it.
Let me give you a little bigger nugget for you.
Okay, another layer.
Yeah,
go ahead, Onion.
Bigger one. This is just for us, not for this.
Oh,
okay. Leave it to the government to allow you only to hunt deer on a certain amount of seasons.
Come on, on your own land.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't kill
let that sink in.
You can't kill stuff, but they are going extinct. No, they're not. You know what it is? You're trying to control for what we can and cannot eat, and you need that money out of our pockets to keep on buying the meat that you provide.
Yeah, because eventually we're out of meat that you killed. Then you have to go buy theirs.
Oh, dude, Andy.
Check the cameras out. Check the cameras, bro. We gotta get out of here.
Bro, it's true.
Dude, but that's facts, bro. People don't think about that.
Or you need a fishing license just to fish. Like, since
who owns the ocean? That's what I get it. Do you see what I'm saying, though,
but
right?
You're right.
Well,
it's the truth, bro.
Ralph, correct me if I'm wrong, but the word speaks about how everything that is there is provided for us to eat, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right. Then why put a license on it in order for us to do it?
I mean, they call us the land of the free for what reason?
You ain't free no more, right?
No, I ain't completely free. Yeah, heck no. We do have freedoms, but we're not completely free.
Freedoms?
We got tax on taxes. We pay whatever.
Bro.
Ooh, taxes, death, and trouble, homie.
We pay taxes on our money. We pay taxes for things that we own.
Taxes on ramen.
How come we legit buy a house, completely pay it off, and we still got to pay taxes to live there every year?
Right? Dude, that's it. I get it. It's a real thing.
Oh, you got to pay taxes too.
That's a real question. I'm not saying don't pay your taxes. I'm saying that's a real question, right? And right here, we see the emperor trying to reintroduce himself through I'll give you something. Let me help you.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you were mistreated. Come here. I know I used to enslave all you cats, but come on here. I got some cheese in my hands. Yeah. It's good, bro. I like when movies make me think, bro.
Do you think she knew? She knew. What are you going to do? Ben doesn't give an answer. Perhaps because he doesn't even know himself. This is something so heinous he doesn't know what to do.
This.
Oh my gosh. That's your man, bro.
Why? All swole.
All swole. Where's my mouse, dude? I lost my mouse again.
You and your mouse losing self.
There you go.
The temple. Ben marches through the halls with vengeful determination. He powers up his lightsaber and immediately goes to strike Rey. Rey pulls a lightsaber off of another Jedi to defend herself. Their blades connect. You knew. Ben, stop. What is the meaning of this? She brought him back master. We've been harboring her for over a year, and all the while she knew that this was the plan. Remorseful, it's what I was trained to do. They cross blades several times until they lock again.
Whoa.
How is this possible? When you're gone, you're gone. There is no coming back. No one has ever come back. Why him? Why now? She speaks through her teeth. To tip the galaxy back in his favor. Master, you said grandfather brought balance to the Force, that it was prophesied that the Sith couldn't return.
I love this.
Luke doesn't know what to say. He is as baffled as everyone else. Rey and Ben trade blows. Rey spits out blood. Do you really think the Emperor cares about the feeble prophecies of crazed ancient Jedi mystics? Ben is beside himself with rage. Luke tries to talk him down. Ben takes a moment to collect his thoughts, until he asks the fateful question. Can he bring others back? Rey stares at him, knowing how...
Why are you making that face, Andy?
Because you want to know why? Again, I'm telling you, brother, using it to tug.
Good.
I told you.
You're right.
I told you.
What? Tell me.
We're going to use his...
That's why he has... Can he bring people back?
Because his
Can you bring more
father.
people? Oh, that's good.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's deep.
Come on.
Remember, they're gonna use the tragic loss to his thing, the pissed off what he is, and why keeping Rey alive after what she did to him.
So,
For sure.
To turn him to the dark side.
Andy
But
had
the promise-
said last movie that this could go a lot of
Bro,
places.
what happened to
and
Anakin?
that's what I'm saying.
What happened to Anakin?
That was the exact same-
The
yup,
biggest
was
deceit
Padme,
he
yup.
said was, "Hey, can I stop her from dying?"
Yup.
You ever heard of Dark Sidious, the Wise,
Or
something
no,
like
Dark
that?
Plagueis.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go,
get
that
it.
one. There you go, the Wise.
Wow.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro.
Layers.
Yeah,
How do you get
This thing's
how
got
do
so
you-
many layers, bro.
Bro,
We're gonna have to
how
take an
do you-
elevator up a bit.
How you get?
Bro.
How do you get somebody to do something for you? Is you literally promise them, literally
Promise them something that they love. Something that they
bro,
want and
Facts.
need.
And then even at that, it's like
control them
it's an
forever.
underhand promise too.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if you
got a
want,
string on
you
it.
want to go
Yeah,
deeper, bro?
that's
No, I'm
right.
just playing. Let's go play. I don't want to go
Dude,
deeper.
but I love this. They go back and forth. Rey's conflicted, but she's defending herself.
All right.
I love the callbacks to Anakin. The prophecy,
Yeah.
that was cool. But I also like how she says, "Hey, no one cares about that prophecy, Gene. Like, we don't
We're
care.
doing our own
The
thing."
Sith don't give a
Yeah.
damn about the
but
prophecy,
doing our
bro."
own thing.
He could say what they could all say what they want, but Anakin come back here full power. He'll whoop on all of those little freaks.
Dude, for real. But I love how. But it's true because where the fans are like, "Yeah, what about the prophecy?" Because
Yeah.
people will say that's a hole, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. The fans that are really into the lore, they'll be like, "Wait, what about the prophecy? There's a hole in the lore." She says, from their perspective, no one gives a damn about your prophecy. So it kind of saves saves the writers' room.
Right.
It saves the writers'
To
room
move.
from
to do what they want to do. They
Well, I
can
mean,
move the story.
prophecies are could always.
No, but I'm
be
saying from the
rewritten.
fandom
Yeah,
perspective.
I get what you're
Right.
saying, and I love it. Good, let's go. Hurry up.
How she answers this question will determine the fate of everyone in the room. Her eyes betray her. Ben knows. He can.
Tell her, Rudy, stop looking
Before
like
he is
that.
able to get in a word. Luke steps in. Han is gone, Ben.
Ooh, so he
I
knew it
miss
was
him.
coming.
I miss him more than you can know,
Yep.
but he is gone. Rey explains that the Star Forge combines star matter with dark side force energy. With it, they can create anything they need. When enough
Which is
energy
where all the
is
free
focused
stuff came
through the
from.
eye of the Force, it can create a bridge from the netherworld. Ben
Idea.
can't believe it. He asks what her part in all of this is. She says she's Palpatine's granddaughter.
I love
This
it.
sends
See,
Ben into
I
a
love
blinding
it.
rage. The two go head to head.
It's good stuff.
Desperate to see that the two don't hurt each other, Luke jumps into the conflict. He is intervening but holding back in an effort to not hurt them. Ben actually starts to gain the upper hand on Luke and kicks him to the ground. Reflexively, he almost strikes him, but at the very last moment, Rey intervenes.
Oh.
Luke sees Rey. She is surprised by her actions, but undeterred. Now Luke and Rey team up against Ben. He rips columns out of their foundations, causing the temple walls to buckle. He hurtles them at Rey. They lock blades. Luke tries to stop it. I'm going to find Snoke. I'm going to find the Emperor, and I'm going to kill them both. And then I'm going to get my father back, you bitch. Enough.
Dude.
Luke uses a force push that launches Ben through a wall. Luke runs to Rey's side. Are you okay? Yeah, fine. She jokes, face obviously bloodied. Ben grabs the shackled Knight of Ren and drags him back to his ship. Take me to Snoke. Only our leader, the Kylo Ren, can go before Snoke. Show me.
Oh, we're here. So now we're full blown.
I knew it, bro.
Okay, so we're full blown now because the first movie was like, oh, he's Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because, you know, Luke could sense it and he, you know, he left the dark. He got turned. We don't know how he got turned, but he got turned some type of way. This one, it's like natural conflict, fighting. He feels betrayed by his uncle.
Yes.
Dude, I love.
And she's
I'm
my mommy Snookums.
They're giving Lucas flowers. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's holding back and dude, stop it, bro.
I love the fact that now he has a reason to be bad.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Because in the original, it wasn't like that. He just, I'm
bad.
That's
Yeah.
it. I don't care. I'm just bad.
I'm just
now
bad.
he has a reason to be like, hey, you know what? I need to go to the dark side. I need to save my father. You know what I mean?
Which reminds you of Anakin.
Exactly.
And that's the hard part. And that's the hard part. 'Cause even, I mean, which is crazy how we kind of put those two and two together because, again,
I literally said before, I was like, what if he goes to the dark even after this, and then she goes to the light?
Well, I mean, think about it. This is what I.
But now it has context. It tells story.
Yeah, because this is what I told you a while ago. They're going to use that to twist him.
It makes. I would say this. It makes Rey's character extremely deep.
Yes.
It's like, oh, there's a lot of deepness to her.
About 14 onions we opened.
We'll just
like everybody cry up in this.
Well, check this out, bro. With Kylo, it's empty promises. With Rey, she finally gets promises.
No, but he's still been
no
solo though.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, tell me.
With Kylo, empty promises. With Rey, they actually give her promises for once.
Okay.
They told her she was broken because they didn't care about her. They left her there to die.
Yeah,
for sure.
With Kylo, they're giving her empty. He's giving him empty promises. Oh, you can.
I know, but he's still Ben Solo at this point.
Yeah, but that's
like the Kylo Ren is a position.
Yeah,
it's a position in the it's a position in the dark
side.
in their dark.
Yeah.
So what's a position, right?
Yeah. So then, what you didn't hear the trooper say? Only the Kylo go before him. Okay, take me. I'll be that person.
Slayers. Let's keep watching. That's good. That's good. That's true. Let's keep going, bro.
Hostage leave Yavin.
That's good.
Back
Yeah,
on
that's
the
good.
ground.
How you been?
Rey, Finn, and Poe, along with Luke and the others, work on clearing the rubble of the temple. Rey looks at the destruction, the injured, reflecting on the fallout from the duel.
Yep.
Finn and
make
Poe
your character
discuss
deeper.
Rey. What do you think about Rey? I think she killed one of the best men I've ever known in cold blood. And judging by that fight, it looks like she's ready to explode any second. That's what I think of her. But she's getting better, don't you think? She just saved Master Skywalker. He had it under control. She can't change her stripes, kid. She's a killer. That's who she is.
I love
so
it.
was I.
Like the
Poe doesn't have a retort.
I love it.
Finn reaches out to talk to her. What do you want? To talk. The two talk as they help clear the rubble. Finn is self-deprecating about how his force abilities are so juvenile compared to hers. She laughs. A spark of levity on an otherwise somber day.
You better stop.
She tells him he wouldn't want to come to know the Force the way she did.
Trying to make my girl laugh.
The two share a bond. They're
Trying to make
both
my girl
wounded
laugh.
by the
He's
remnant
crazy.
in their own way. Finn is
fight him.
probably one of the only people in the temple that at least has an idea of what her life was like. He's grown to care about her in a way that he is not fully ready to admit.
You better stop.
Drawn to her. Luke sees this
Throw hands,
exchange
throw
and
hands.
makes note of it. Rey sees Poe working by himself, clearing out the debris. He is struggling to move a boulder, taking his frustrations out on it. She knows what Han meant to him. She has come to regret what she did, but she could never quite bring herself to talk to Poe about it. She tells Finn she will be right back and approaches Poe. She moves the boulder with one motion of the Force. Poe nods to thank her, says nothing. Rey tries to speak but can't find the words. I'm sorry. You were defending Master Skywalker. You have nothing to be sorry about. Not about that. Poe takes off his gloves and stares at the ground. I know. The pair talk it out for a bit.
Interesting.
Poe is noticeably uncomfortable having a civil
Massive layers,
conversation
bro.
with the person who
Sure.
murdered his
For sure.
mentor and friend. Rey, I know you're trying here. Luke seems to believe in you, and I am trying, but Rey nods, looking for something, anything. But you still took my friend. Rey steps back. She understands. Poe walks away to get some
I like
air.
that. I forgive you,
Luke
but I still
clocks
remember.
this interaction as well.
Yep.
Rey walks off and paces in silence, thinking about the violent events of the day. She is conflicted, charged. Luke approaches her. She startles. May I intrude? Rey doesn't seem to object. That was quite something back there. Rey nods but doesn't make a sound. She cannot contain her conflict anymore. I was going to kill him. I believe you. But you also saved me. That was an accident. It didn't look like an accident.
Mommy
I was
snookums,
reacting.
calm down.
I wasn't thinking. Luke reflects on this a moment. A reaction is just your nature revealing itself before your mind has time to get in the way.
Whoa, bombs, dude.
I'll leave you.
Rudy,
Ralph,
Rudy.
if you interrupt their deep conversation one more time, I'm gonna beat you like a cheap drum.
Dude, that is so deep.
Well, she's-
I love how
Oh,
Luke's
man.
character,
Yeah,
like
dude.
his mind, it's his
Yes,
philosophy. It's not
of
just, oh,
course.
he's powerful. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
but
the
he
dude,
also
the
made a
dude's-
lot of mistakes and gone through a lot of stuff
Come
to
on.
figure that and be there.
Well,
That's awesome.
well,
Yes,
think
that's
about it,
good.
bro.
Perfect.
Think
That's
about
good.
it, bro. Yoda as a grandmaster was not only was he a grandmaster in, like he said,
He was super
in
wise.
combat.
Yeah, of course.
But
He
his
was very
wiseness.
wise. Yeah.
Now
Because he had to
him,
see all that to
he's
become
literally,
that.
He's literally an embodiment of what Yoda was.
All right.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
only was like, hey, bro, we're not combating today.
Yeah.
It's time. It's the battle. Greatest battle you're gonna have is
It's
in
mind.
here.
That's
mind.
good. That's
Right.
good. Yeah. That's
And
deep.
this dude is like being that
To her.
representation to her, but from the past mistakes, learning from what his father went through,
Right.
learning
Yeah,
from what
for
he
sure.
went through.
Yeah,
'Cause the
for
crap
sure.
he went through
Yeah.
was hell.
A lot, yeah.
To even learn, and they had to train him so fast because
A
he
lot,
was like,
yeah.
dude, a lot was going on.
Yeah.
And let's
And
be
now-
real. Let's be 100, dude. Like, Rey was supposed to be Luke. They literally redid Luke's story and put it into 7.
Yeah.
Okay. She was a scrapper, wanted to be a pilot, you know, all this foolishness.
Yeah.
And
I-
she's
I- yeah, you're
basically,
right.
it's Luke, but the girl version.
Girl version, yeah,
In
totally.
this version, she's a Sith, but then she comes back down to the realities of learning the lessons he learned.
Yeah,
It's
like,
good.
you know what?
It's
You're
freaking
right.
good. It's
Yeah,
good.
you're right.
And she's my mommy's snookums.
Okay, let's keep going. I also like the interaction between her and Finn. That was cool. And her and Poe.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Rey wrestles with her thoughts until she is able to speak it. The Jedi have been kind to me without any reason. You defended me against your own flesh and blood without hesitation when my master left me defenseless. Their way is strength and control. Yours is peace and flowing with the tides of nature, to surrender, to let go. I don't know if I can do that. Luke looks at her sincerely, letting her arrive at her own conclusions. The Emperor only seeks to control
telling
and
you what to
dominate
think.
despite what he said.
Right.
I've gone my whole life unable to choose my path. Boom! I don't know if I can walk your path, Master Skywalker, but I know I can no longer walk his. I will help you. Then let us get to work.
Oh
No
my
living-
god, bro! With these ads, doesn't make me want to pay for YouTube, dude.
Pay for you two. Go
You do don't make me pay for YouTube, bro.
He is taken to a world where the Knights of Ren rest.
See, I told you
Ben
it was like
shouts
it was
from
like a
outside
little
the
like
fortress
cult or
gates.
something.
Hey, I got your boy here. Ben holds his blade to his neck. The doors open. Ben and the captive knight walk through the gates. What brings you here, Jedi? I want you to take me to the Emperor. Ha! Not even we know where the Emperor is. Snoke, then. That we can do. But why should we help you? Because we seek the same goal, strength. Very well then, Jedi. Let us see how strong you are.
He's wearing his mask.
Defeat me and we will take you to Snoke. Ben activates his lightsaber. It starts to bleed red as his connection to the Force changes.
I
He
love
notices
this,
but
dude.
doesn't let it deter him.
It's
He is doing
fire.
this
I
for the right
freaking
reasons.
love this, dude.
Without your
bro.
tricky
Hold on, push
blade,
pause
young
for
one.
2 seconds. You see what he said?
No.
He goes, he knows, but he doesn't let it deter him because he knows he's doing it for the right reasons.
Right.
Dude, again, bro. Like, dude, people think that they turn the dark side for the right reason. There's no right reason for you to change who you are,
Right,
and
Anakin.
what is right is right, and what is wrong is wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I mean, again,
But look how he changed. So that also gives non-canon people, like people who didn't read the books,
Yeah.
it gives them layers to how a lightsaber turns its own color. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well,
Because
your
it's
force.
the person's
yeah.
connection to the Force
That
changes the color of the
Yes,
lightsaber
right.
or the kyber crystal. Because the kyber crystal is like freaking, I think it's clear. And then when the person's making the lightsaber,
choose.
it changes. Yeah, it
Yes.
changes
Who
the color
touches it,
depending
yeah.
on the person. Yeah, so that's freaking.
Yes.
But now he's turning. Love this. Let's go.
The two square off and break into hand-to-hand combat. The fight is violent,
I don't need
harsh.
this.
They go toe-to-toe, trading blows. The Kylo uses a concussive blow of the Force. It knocks Ben back to the wall. You know the ways of the Force? We call it the shadow. Well, in that case, Ben Force pulls himself back up to his feet, almost as if a levitation. The Wren look at one another impressed. What follows resembles something closer to a flogging than a fair fight. Ben unleashes his power for the first time, unrestricted. Ben moves faster than what is humanly possible. Using the Force, he maneuvers his body in ways that don't seem natural.
Not lightsabers, hand to hand.
Each punch he unloads carries with it the additional blast of a concussive Force energy.
Wow.
He unloads on the body, then the head. The body again, and the head. He dodges every advance the Kylo tries to make on him. Finally, he smashes his face with a final blow. The Kylo's mask falls off and splashes in the mud. Yield! Another knight yells from his perch as the Kylo gasps for air. He cannot yield. I've beaten him. I've won now. Tell me where Snoke is. It is to the death, Jedi. He is beaten. I am not killing a man in cold blood. Really? Because he will. The Kylo stands and runs at Ben.
Okay.
Ben flips into a chokehold and pleads one last time. I don't want to kill you! The Kylo grunts, yells, still resisting. The knights shout, do it! Ben snaps the Kylo's neck. He gets up from his knees a different man. There is a change in his eyes. This is not the heroic Ben we knew. This is someone else. Something else. I didn't want to do it. You did what you had to. This is how it is done. You are the strongest now. You are the Kylo. Take your prize. Exhausted.
So that's how he becomes Kylo Ren.
Ben walks over to the mask that fell off of the leader and picks it up.
This reminds me of one of your favorite scenes of all time in the Superman movie, when he doesn't want to, but he does it.
But Superman
there's a difference, though. That's a difference.
This and that.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
He did it because it was right
he
there.
He had to save those people.
Those people from
dying.
Right. And he even told him, "Stop it."
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
told him
"No."
stop.
He was like, "Never." And he crack. How you been?
Now
This dude did it just that way. He just gained power to get resurrect his father.
For sure.
Difference.
No, which is still this is why I love there's conflict, because there's still, to some people they'll be like, well, that's a good reason. That's a hell of a good reason to fight this guy and to break his neck and whatnot. But I like how it tells us how he became the Kylo Ren, bro.
Exactly. There is so much context. And on the reason why, bro, the story's great, dude. I'm sorry. This is fire, bro.
Okay, Rue?
Well,
Mommy Snookums, is she going to be all right?
Hurry up.
Okay, let's see another scene.
Why the mask? To honor the one who came to our world and conquered us. To honor the strongest. To honor the Dark One. Vader? You knew him? Ben lies. Only the stories. You honor his legacy by wearing the mask. Gives you focus. Rely on the shadow instead of your eyes will make you strong. Ben places the helmet over his head. The transformation is complete. Ben basks in his new mantle. The mask blinds his vision so that he must totally rely on the Force to see. He is now ready.
Dude,
Take me to
nuts.
Snoke. Wow.
That's nuts, dude.
That's great.
You guys know
Oh
how it
my
is when
God, dude, with these guys.
Clean my Mac.
Clean my Mac.
And the rest of the Jedi meet around the table to make their plan. They all look to Rey. She doesn't have the answers they seek. The plan was always to bring the Emperor back. The assumption was he would set his plan in motion once he was made whole. Is he? Clearly not. My guess is they improvised and used one of his clones until they can create a more suitable host. A more suitable host? Rey turns to Luke. That's what Snoke was supposed to be. The perfect vessel.
So
A genetically
tells us what he
engineered
came
being
from
that
then.
possesses all of the best traits from a collection of various species. And there is too much splicing. They could never make the bond work correctly. Once he was back, they wanted to wipe the slate clean of all the old systems of government.
Wow.
Make way for something new, winning over the hearts and minds of a new generation, uniting the young, the poor, and the underserved for a new age. To give them everything they've ever been denied by the Republic. With the Star Forge, he can make the poorest worlds rich with resources overnight.
Yep.
Do you know where it is? How to destroy it? There isn't one. They made sure of that this time. If it can be built, it can be destroyed. Their army would be so massive now, I don't even know how the fleet would get past their blockade. There is a base on Antarok, where the forge was designed. If there is a weakness to be found, you would be able to find it there. Then we need to go.
Mommy Snookums.
I'm gonna stop it there because we still got 30 minutes. So I love this. But let's do part one. We'll do part one. We'll do another one.
Totally.
Another stream.
Totally.
Rudy, where we're at right now, where are you in the if episode 8 was awesome?
I love it, bro. We still got 30 minutes. How the heck is that possible?
It's a good story.
Oh,
that's
dude.
when you know it's a good
Fire
story.
Dialogue,
the
bro.
first one was only 25 minutes. It was like real
And this
was
one-
there.
this is
This
almost
one's
an
more
hour.
dialogue.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I am with the script, and I really hope y'all come back and stay tuned to it. So again, we're stopping because we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, maybe a little longer. And some of us gotta go relieve myself. Drink too much water.
Okay,
Andy, talk
for
to me,
me, bro, I am so.
Right?
This is
Yes.
so good, bro. It is ridiculous to me. Like, where are the people that are writing these movies, dog?
bro.
Watch this. Get some. This movie will slap all of y'all in the face. Light 'em
30
up.
times. Yeah.
Bruh, get out
How
of
you
here,
been?
bro.
You want some too?
Honestly, I can't wait to finish it
Otra.
next week, bro. Or whenever we do it again on pod.
Otra.
One more time. But no, dude, for real, honestly, it's fire. I love it. I love the dialogue. I love how it's telling everything. It's not like you're just hopping in there and like, oh, okay, this guy's bad.
Yeah.
Now he has a reason and why he's bad and what he transferred for to be bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Why she became good. Why he made her think for herself and not someone thinking for her. I love that.
Dude,
I love the layout,
it's
dude.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah, for
Can't
sure.
wait to finish
I'm
it,
with
bro.
you, bro. I'm
For real,
with you
dude.
1,000%.
I like the Ben Solo dialogue. I'm
Yes,
like,
dude. I love
he's
it, dude.
becoming Anakin, bro.
Exactly.
But not because of whatever.
Right.
He's becoming it because of the, and it
Because
shows
of
you
his love.
how the Ren.
Right.
How you become a Kylo Ren. Oh, we gotta kill
You know
the
what's
Kylo Ren.
you know what'd be awesome? If the and this is just spitballing out there, the light side steals that and put light force inside of it, and they bring back Anakin.
What in the Star Forge or what?
Yeah, he's saying.
He's talking about in the Star Forge.
Or and it kind of canons into the Force Unleashed instead of it being
Oh,
Anakin.
man.
They put it into the body of Starkiller.
Yeah.
Do you remember how Starkiller became powerful?
Right.
Dude. Anyways, moving on. Sorry.
Bro, so many ways we can go with
That's what I'm
this. Go,
saying.
Andy.
Or they can even get Luke, you know what I mean? Because they can't obviously find a body to put their master in. Their ideal would be Luke's body because he's so legit with the Force.
So powerful, yeah.
So powerful. They're like, he'd be perfect to be able to put the master in.
You know
what I mean?
what the hard part is?
So
I
it's
just
like-
don't. Oh yeah, it could be a trick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what the hard part is that they would try to bring back Anakin. I don't think they can because he was supremely overpowered.
And he was
right?
OP, yeah. He was OP.
Yeah, totally.
And
Anyways.
obviously, I told you I like the Force Ghost Anakin dialogue in the first one. I thought that was cool.
Right.
In the remake, yeah. So
Right.
in the this script, yeah.
Awesome.
Shout out to the fans, bro. We are here. Rudy's got to eat dinner. He's got to use the restroom. Brittany's texting Andy. My wife's texting me. We appreciate you guys
Oh, you gotta
for
bring up me by myself.
tuning in. Thank you for the Star Wars dialogue. Shout out to Matt for calling in. We're gonna have to get Matt,
yeah.
Josh call in. Everybody call in.
Totally.
Have a dialogue. I want to know what you guys think about these scripts. They are amazing.
Man,
Yes.
awesome.
I always think this, unfortunately, Andy. I think they have too much pride due to freaking make a script out of this and make a real movie out of this stuff.
Really, I do believe
Too much
that.
pride, and the reason I say that is because of the Snyder Cut.
Right.
Look how great that movie was, and they still will not bring the universe back.
Yup.
So sad, but we're here. Any last thoughts, Andy?
No, man. Okay, honestly, this is fire. I love this. Going back to what happened with Gaza and all that. Be mindful what you're watching on TV, guys. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious. Don't always believe what's on the internet or what they're telling you from news sources, especially CNN.
sure, yeah.
I don't even care. Sorry. But you know what, bro? That's where I'm at. And thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Hey,
buddy.
Rue, what you got? Last
No, man,
thoughts?
just be mindful. Not everything's all what it seems. Watch the underhand slide, brothers. That's what I'm saying. In all reality, Star Wars, I'm loving the new scripts. The old scripts were trash, but now it kind of makes me miss watching Star Wars,
Right?
bro.
That's why I went and
And
rewatched.
I'm being
yeah.
real.
I feel
I'm
you.
being real. I kind of really miss watching Star Wars because of these scripts. Man, guys, hope y'all stay tuned. Matt, if you're on there, we'll contact you next time. Who knows? Juan, we might be calling you one next time too. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Stay tuned. Thank y'all. God bless.
We will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell down below. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.